Happy Crimson Tuesday! Artistic Coolies, good to see you. Ishaktar, Amberseen, Goemon-sama, that person 122. Happy Crimson Tuesday to one and all. Tonight we have Dan. Dan the band is coming tonight. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, we'll be we'll be streaming some music stuff, which is kind of exciting. Around 9:30, yeah, around 9:30ish, we're gonna move on to that. So we're gonna have some time to work on our fisherman tonight first, and I get to share a bit of cross stitching and dev update and whatnot, the usual stuff. Mousimus, hello there. Evil Tentacle, happy Crimson Tuesday. So first thing, oh yeah, I guess I could mention. I guess I'll mention it now because it's on my mind. But yeah, so Dan will be we'll be reworking a track tonight that I've been kind of mentioning to you guys that I want to release a new version of the demo at some point. And so I would love for Dan to work on this track. It's pretty much finished. We just need to pick a few instruments, decide on the tempo and stuff. And it's the reason I want to work on this one and I want us to finish it up so he can deliver it to me is that it is going to be a looping track for the tutorial room, and so everyone will be able to listen to it when the new version of the demo is released. So that's kind of exciting, I think, for me. I have added like 3 kind of tracks that Dan has since composed into the game, but unfortunately they happen later in the game. So people who play the demo will not get to hear them. But yes, this tutorial, kind of cozy tutorial looping track will be available for all. And so I'm really hoping we can get that done tonight. Yes, exactly. Dan, you say Goemon-sama, I'll believe it when I see it. Me too. No, it's he's usually pretty good. But anyway, even if Dan can't make it like last minute, it's totally fine because we have more Mortville Manor. And last week after stream, I was a little bit fed up with all the questioning of the characters in the manor, and I just went back and I just played and replayed and replayed and replayed, and I filled out this entire spreadsheet that I will show you guys. We'll just take a glance at it tonight because I don't think we're going to get to it, but I tracked all the beginning questions, every response for all the characters, which is, of course, you guys know is a feat because you only get to ask people about 5 questions at a time, and there's like, I don't know, 15, 20 questions, and you have to just restart the game and find everyone again because they also move around in the house depending on what time it is and stuff. So a little bit difficult, but it's done now. So when we eventually do move on to Mortville Manor, we will have just all the questions all straightened out, and anything just new questions are the ones that we're going to be paying attention to. And we managed to open up a few new questions last playthrough, secret passage and chapel and a few other things, and also a gift. So we know how to open up that gift question. I now know how to open up a few of the other questions, and so it'll just be less kind of record keeping and more just whatever we find a new question, we'll be able to ask all the characters about it. So I'm excited about that. Cosmic Void 3, happy Crimson Tuesday. Yes, exactly, Sakto. You are too curious. That game, it's just mean. And so when I felt like I was coming up against this game design obstruction of limited number of questions per game, not even per like save, you have to restart the entire game to just reset that question counter. When I came upon that, I just got this feeling that I just need to overcome this. Even if I have to cheese it, I have to just overcome this. And so it kind of motivated me to just stay up a little later that night and just get that all straightened out, because I wasn't going to let that defeat me. Artistic Coolies, you think you would spend almost $200 on comics? Comics? Oh, you know what? Yeah, so Nightbot, so that Nightbot reminded me. So Nightbot has helpfully and / unhelpfully showed a partial message, because I guess the Nightbot messages can only be a certain number of characters or something. So planned panelists is what Nightbot is saying, and that's because we're going to be doing a special, when I say we, I mean me and a moderator and some panelists are going to be doing like a free non-ticketed panel about art in games. And so I want to discuss that in a little bit, but there is a link of all the panelists who are going to be there. Those are the planned panelists. So it's just a good way for you to check out what their work looks like and maybe come up with some questions, because we'd love to field questions from people who might be interested in hearing about how to create art for games, even if you don't have, like an art background or art training or very much art experience, kind of how to overcome like the psychological and kind of technical barriers of doing that. So check out their work, and if you have any questions, please let me know. You can either post them, probably best to post them as a comment on the YouTube video. So there's a link somewhere. In fact, I will put the link here. That's AP is the link. Yeah, so there's the YouTube link to the video, and if you either put a question in the comments in that YouTube video, or on the Twitter post that I also have posted, those are the kind of the best ways to keep track of questions. Beta Human, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Deluxe Tux as well. So, first things first, I guess I can just open up quickly with Devblog. So, I've been telling you guys, I don't know, for the past 2 months that I'm going to be starting Chapter 6 imminently, and that has not happened because I am still hung up on testing Chapter 5, although I'm just going to be getting into Chapter 5 Section 2 soon, because I added the new visual point system where you get a little pop-up with a little light bulb and stuff. I showed you guys that last week. So I've been testing that. I've been adding more notes to the game too, because in the demo you might have noticed that there's some conversations you can listen in on, but the notebook does not make a note of those conversations, and so I've gone back and I've added like little quick little notes for every conversation that you can listen to in the game. So there's a record of them and kind of the main point of what that conversation was. And so going back and doing all that added more time to working on stuff. So that means I haven't got actually around to starting Chapter 6. And I really wanted to. I wanted to be able to sit here tonight and tell you guys I've started Chapter 6 as promised. I was even going to just open up and create a new room for Chapter 6 just to say I'd started it, even though I'm not technically finished testing all the way through Chapter 5. But, I mean, it's progress. We're getting there. I also had to add more notebook pages to my notebook feature. So that also took some time. So. And there it is. So, yeah, Nightbot has the link that I mentioned. So I will get into that soon, but it basically is, have you ever dreamed of making your own game but lack of visual arts training and experience discourage you from starting? This free non-ticketed panel is for you. We are currently soliciting panel questions, so please check out the works of the planned panelists and submit your questions in the YouTube comments. We will be pre-recording the panel and want to include answers that you'd be most interested in hearing. Jim Plays Games, good to see you. Nelsum as well. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Since it's called Crimson Tuesday, is the Crimson Diamond secretly part of the Cthulhu mythos? I should make a Crimson Cthulhu something. I do. I like a Cthulhu. Shakhtar, Crimson Thug, and I have a game called Eldritch Horror, and it's a lot of fun. And I have read some H.P. Lovecraft, but I think the actual stories, and we've discussed this before, I feel like the ideas in the stories have been executed better by people who aren't Lovecraft. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation. I think I actually showed you guys my Mountains of Madness kind of comic book trade paperback, which is quite good. I guess I should, first of all, I'm going to introduce myself really quickly, run the trailer, and then we're going to get on to showing Cross Stitch, and I'll show you the video, that promo video that accompanies that whole panelist announcement. But yeah, welcome to Crimson Tuesday. I'm Julia Minamata. I am working on the Crimson Diamond still. Oh yeah, something else. Okay, I interrupt myself, but okay, I'll get through this first. I'm working on the Crimson Diamond, which is an EGA text parser adventure game with a Roland MT32 soundtrack by Dan Pollicar, who will be joining us tonight around 9:30. And yeah, it's been going well. There's a demo on Steam. I should probably link that. I will link that. Yes, a wish list of Crimson Diamond, this demo. Oh no, I just clicked on my own link. There is a demo available on Steam. There's the same demo available on itch.io. I am coming out with a new version of the demo, hopefully soon-ish, and that'll have some new stuff. I actually forget what I've added. I actually realized that people would ask, like, they want to be able to knock on the doors in the lodge, and so I did add that in the version of the demo that is going to be coming out. You can knock on the doors. There's a little animation and a sound and stuff. And sometimes it actually does stuff, I guess. So that's another thing that I added that I should really keep notes, like better notes. But yeah, here I'm gonna show the trailer, and then we're gonna get started on some stuff. Okay. Oh, of course, this goes out to Judith Butler's Lover. I've seen Judith Butler's Lover around in other streams. Hopefully they can find their way back around to us when their schedule is more compatible. But here we go. Let me turn this music off and play that trailer. All right.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist, assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Okie dokie, just gonna catch up on chat real quick. Oh, good, Ashakta, I'm glad you received the cards, the holiday cards. They look very nice, thanks again. They arrived on the same day as my play date, so that was strangely fitting. Oh my gosh, Ashakta, you're in for a treat with those season 1 games, I gotta say. My favorites in season 1 are Saturday Edition and the Demon Hunter 1980 something. Those, and actually they're the most kind of adventure-y, kind of narrative kind of games. I love those ones. So you're in for a treat. And speaking of the Playdate, yes, I did work on a Playdate game. It's called Recommendation Dog. I art directed the game. I did some art for the game. It should be coming out at some point. I can't really say more than that, but it should be coming out at some point, and I'll be excited to share that with you guys as well. So. Beta Human says, I for one appreciate that you deal with us in good faith rather than turning your stream into a den of productivity lies. I couldn't. You know what? One of the reasons why I'm not really a good liar at all is that I have a very bad memory, and I'm also lazy about that kind of stuff. Like, I would need like a notebook of all the lies I've told so I can just keep them straight. So that's just it's not going to happen for me to be misleading you guys about stuff unless I'm doing it by accident and I don't know. I just think I think a lot of the experiences that I have with making the game, it can be something that other people have also experienced, and I know I'm not alone, and just deciding, oh, I should add a feature, and then I gotta like go back and just test the whole thing now, and now I've just added to that whole development time. uh, Speaking of that, and knowing that Cosmic Void 3 Slat Studio as well are in, and also, oh, I actually Davor's not here, but might be lurking. But anyway, I do have those links that I've posted, that I've created. Text EGA, modern EGA text parser adventure game creators. There's a list there. I would like to add to that list, so if anybody else is making EGA text parser adventure games, please let me know. I will add that you onto this as well. Cosmic Void, who is making Tachyon Dreams. Cosmic Void on itch.io. Deivor making Perilous Wild and more. Deivor on itch.io. Mousemas making who's made Enclosure 3D, a 3D version of Enclosure on Mousemas itch.io. Phil Fortier made Snail Trek, a 4-part series of wonderful predictive text, snail-based sci-fi game on Steam, and Slat Studio working on Betrayed Alliance as well. No, Disaster Squad, you make awesome stuff. Your stuff is pretty limited palette too. And I've seen your wonderful posts on Twitter about updating your graphics, which I'm interested in actually hearing about because I want to know what's your what with the balance between creating something new and going back and kind of redoing some older stuff. I know Francisco Gonzalez did that with Ben Jordan. He went back and did a Ben Jordan 1 Deluxe to upgrade the old graphics. And yeah, I'm really curious about why you decided to go back and remake stuff versus making new stuff. Like it's not like they're mutually exclusive things, but just that decision because there's only so much time you can spend on things. Let's see here. Let's catching up again. Oh, Anna, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. I'm glad you like the animated background. These folks. You missed being here. The whole family's been down for the count with strep throat. Oh no. Oh, Jim Matt, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. It's really exciting about the knocking. Maybe I can show you guys the knocking. It's kind of fun, and I think the sound for the knocking is actually, it's too like thuddy and low, but it's fine. I it's something I did really quickly with beatbox. I do love the and Jim Matt, I do love the little sound effects here and there in the game. There aren't very many, and the music I like having it just come up at certain points, and most of the game is actually pretty quiet. Just the music is there for that impact, and I love that idea. Reworking, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh no, there will not be a CGA version of the Crimson Diamond. It's just though I do want to work on that with that palette on something smaller potentially. Yeah, yeah, deluxe Lux. Yeah, you gotta have a really good memory, or just not mind being sloppy about being a liar if you're gonna be a liar. And I just I have I don't like being sloppy either. So I like having all my I's dotted and my T's crossed. So if I had to lie, had to be way more organized than I am right now. Beta human. Word to the wise, it's a very bad idea to keep a log of the lies you've told. You mean this isn't a thing people do? I guess everyone's just got better memories than I do. Yes, Sledge Studio has completed Tachyon Dreams. Yeah, good point, Sledge Studio. There's a trilogy of Tachyon Dreams, and I've only played the first one, and I enjoyed it immensely. Yes. Okay, so Disaster Squad said Cursed 1 is a 14-year-old game. Okay. Oh, and so Disaster Squad answers because when people play Cursed 2 and 3, they go back and see the beginning of the series and it looks terrible and awful. I want people to be able to start the series without an embarrassing entry. I think that's a very nice impulse to have for sure. And hopefully, hopefully you're not going to be totally redoing all the code and everything in the game. It's just going to be upgrading the assets, so it won't probably won't take you too long if that's the case. Aha, Adventure Game Geek. I'm kind of an imposter because I'm not making a game. No, no, Adventure Game Geek. You make amazing, amazing videos, and it's so much a part of the whole. Like we make stuff, and then we need people to like tell other people about those things. And so you're a huge part of that Adventure Game Geek, which I do appreciate. Um, and I love the fact Adventure Game Geek that you got Robot Spacer on that video, the Colossal Cave Adventure reimagined video with his wonderful maps. He does maps for all the games that he well, not all the games, but for most of the adventure games that he streams, he does maps. And when he streamed the Crimson Diamond demo and he made maps, I could die. They were so gorgeous, these maps. He had coloring like highlighters he was coloring in with, and it was just the best thing I've ever seen. Ah, Eden Waith, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday as well. It's Crimson. Speaking of Colossal Cave Adventure reimagined, Eden Waith was a consultant for the Mac port of Colossal Cave Adventure reimagined, which is really cool. Edenway says it's Crimson Tuesday and Valentine's Day. Tuesday is died. Oh, I'm gonna pronounce this so badly. I'm gonna say it's died Marth in Welsh, but Marth also means the planet Mars, the red planet. Very appropriate day in multiple ways for this Crimson stream. That's true. Actually, I didn't think about it, but I am wearing a red sweater today, which was not planned. I was not wearing a red sweater in honor of any type of Valentine's Day or anything like that. It just so happened I haven't worn this one in a while, and I wanted to wear something bright. Oh my gosh, Disaster Code. It's from the ground up. You're remaking Cursed 1. It has a classic mode and a brand new hard mode with all new stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is exciting that you're going to be doing that. Hopefully it's not going to take you too long because you've probably gotten a lot better at every aspect of making games in the interim. Yes, yeah, Adventure Game Geek. Yeah, Robot Spacer makes fantastic maps. He is going to be starting, I think at 8:30, I saw on Twitter, he's going to be resuming his Manhunter San Francisco stream, which I've been watching and lurking in on. I think we rated him last week, but gorgeous EGA graphics, speaking of EGA graphics. So, moving on. Yeah, I'm going to quickly show you guys the cross stitch, no, that's not it. This one. Okay. The cross stitch progress. We're getting there. We are getting there. I've got this whole corner done. That whole corner is here we go. Yeah, I'm just working in that dithering now. That dithering in that corner. Oh. I'm glad. Idiocracy, thank you. I'm glad you like you like the cross stitch. Yes, thank you. I've cornered the technique with this. Yes. So I'm pleased with how this is going. I'm just kind of the one thing I'm not looking forward to is that the other side of this wall is going to look a lot like this side of the wall, and I'm hoping I won't get too bored with it. But yeah, it's a nice time. Okay. Deluxe Tux says, "Oh, right, Valentine's Day. Working from home, I don't have to worry about any BS decorating the office with half-hearted dollar store junk." That's a wonderful. That's another charm of working from home. You know, good stuff. Oh, are you back playing Manhunter San Francisco? Definitely a different type of Sierra game. My gosh, I'm so scared of playing those games and watching Robot Spacer play them. When you listen to him talking as he's playing it, it sounds just like a weird dream nightmare thing. Yes, yeah, exactly. Jim plays games. Crush is just like real life pixel art. Oh, I got to start my music again as well. Okay. Oh, Adventure Game Geek, I wonder how long it would take to cross stitch every room in the game. Well, the rooms are different sizes, but this is already taking me quite some time. This, I forgot, it's like 320 by 200 stitches is probably going to be roughly. And yeah, that's a whole lot of embroidery floss. I don't think I'm going to do every room, but I plan on doing more than one room, I think, after this. Okay. Let's see. Anna says, I've had such a hard time figuring them out when I was younger, so I never completed either, but I own both the big boxes, so I figure I should now. Manhunter 1 and 2, of course. And Idiocracy, it says, I apologize if you asked this often, but is there any EGA game that stands out to you as having the most beautiful graphics? Is there a number one? For me, it's Colonel's Bequest. For me, it's Colonel's Bequest. For SCI Zero Engine games. For AGI games, Gold Rush. Those are my stock answers for the best, for the most beautiful. Let's see here. Next, I wanted to show real quick. Yeah, the promo video that Chris DeLeon and I put together for this panel. And just a bit of background. Chris DeLeon is one of the, I think he created something called Home Team Game Dev, which I've talked about before because I did a talk for one of their classes, and I was on the podcast for Home Team Game Dev. And it's a really, really cool kind of online collaborative learning and working type of arrangement where you get to specify exactly what type of roles you want to try in making a game, anything from art to programming to UI or whatever, and then you get put into these groups where you work together and you launch a game, and it all happens in, if however long of a time you want. You can decide how much time you want to spend per week and what those responsibilities are going to be. So it's really flexible, and it's a really great way to learn a lot of different roles and working with different people. And I wish I had a link for Chris DeLeon on here, but I forgot. I kind of left my prep a little late because I wanted to start chapter 6 in the Crimson Diamond, but I just didn't get around to it. But anyway, you can find Chris DeLeon on Twitter. He's at Chris DeLeon, you can find him at. But yeah, if you're interested in working on small teams, making games, and learning those other roles, Home Team Game Dev, I've never done it, but it basically, it's everything that I would want in a program like that, where you don't have to commit more time than you have available to you, and it's super flexible. But yeah, let's move into the promo video here. Okay, so let's see here. So hopefully the sound is going to be fine here on this, but yeah. I'm Julia.
If you've been trying to build your own games and you don't have a formal art background, you've probably run into some challenges, but we've gathered together a variety of people for a online video panel.
Yeah, what we've done is we've gotten people across a variety of genres that can tell you about their experiences and give potentially some tips and tools and tutorials to help you get it done too.
Or how they pull off games as either a solo developer, time limited. You've probably seen games that have a simple art style, and sometimes it feels like that's out of reach, how they're making it work well. Like they have a limited color palette, how'd they pick those colors? They're using low resolution, why doesn't mine look like that?
Yeah, as well as giving examples of other projects they've seen that they think do this really well, and potentially, how anyone can really do it as well. And also solicit questions.
Yes! If you have any questions you'd like us to discuss for the panel, drop them below this video. We'll be digging through those as part of that gathering. We're recording that call. And we want to stress, right, this is not like a paid thing, a ticketed thing, a selling thing. It is totally free. It's going to be on both of our channels, possibly some of the other panelists' channels as well. We just want to get together, share some ideas, share some tips, get the information out there.
Absolutely.
Check our channels in March 2023 for this video. Oh, and also check out in the description their Twitter handles, game links, and otherwise to find out about the work that they're doing in case it helps inform questions you might have. Hey, everybody!
Okay, there we go. Yes, so that was the video. Yeah, I checked out. Yeah, with the cross stitch, I was just thinking, like, there's an area here where there's this window. I'm probably not going to fill that in with black cross stitching because it actually gives the window some depth, So yeah, I like the idea of fading into that black space, and that's why part of the reason why I really like the black cross stitching cloth. And yes, Beta Human, Quest for Glory 2 is also like for me my second favorite, I think, AGI SCI Zero EGA game. But just from a subject matter standpoint and the kind of lighting that there's in Colonel's Bequest, it's my favorite one. Absolutely. And Adventure Game Geek, yes, yeah, Adventure Game Geek says Crimson Diamond is like Colonel's Bequest's spiritual successor. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And yes, yeah, so Chris Delion has a power glove. He has all this stuff. He talks faster than me even, which is kind of funny because when we're having these meetings and stuff, I'm like hoping that we doesn't just snowball into just no one being able to understand what we're saying. But it should be a good time. Yes, Deluxe Tux. Can SWATs be played with a Space World or Organ Trading Simulator be played with a Nintendo Power Glove? Someone calls Strange Scaffold. It can be played with a Kinect because of Sam Chiet, who is the tech person on that. An amazing tech wizard on that. Okay, so that's that. And so you saw we have a wonderful lineup of people from across all kinds of different genres. Francisco Gonzalez, of course, making Rosewater right now, and so that's an adventure game type of thing. Damian Crawford has made all kinds of games, like from RPG to visual novel to all kinds of other stuff. Freya has done. I met Freya at Adventure X 2019, and she does amazing narrative games with very distinctive art as well. Aureus from Royal Anxiety Studio, who made Road Warden, which was like this smash success, which is wonderful for him. That was also something he'd completely done on his own, and he does not consider himself an artist. So being able to field questions from people who also feel like, I can't draw, or I'm not an artist, I don't know how to pick colors. I think with the people we're going to have on board, it's going to be a really good range of how people approach things and what their experiences have been. And of course, like for me, it's kind of weird that I guess I'm one of the people who's going to be on this panel because I actually do have art training, but I think I can also give hopefully some general ideas and some background and stuff that people hopefully will find helpful beyond the perspective of all the other panelists. And just to give the links for those people again in that panel, if you want to check out their work and then come up with questions for them, there that all is. And please, if you have any questions that you want to answer about, I want to make a game, but I don't think I'm an artist, or I can't draw, or I don't have any experience with this, and so that's like a lot of the times that's what's stopping people. And this panel, the purpose of this panel is to give people the information and kind of the motivation and feel like, I actually can do something and I can make art for a game and it can have a special look that's unique, that might not necessarily be super realistic or anything like that, but can be something that's eye-catching and can work. I know most game developers start out as coders and then eventually get into the art if they have to or they feel the need, but I think it's possible. I think with some basic rules to follow and some guidance, I think it's within anybody's reach, and that's what this panel is about. And I know I've talked to you guys about this before, which is why I'm so excited to be able to be a part of organizing a panel like this that hopefully people will benefit from. So Jim Plays Games says, I will definitely watch this panel. I struggle with pixel art. It would be great to get some tips. No, I'm glad. Yeah, absolutely, because that's what this is all about. And yes, and please, think of questions if people can think of questions. Drop them in that YouTube. The YouTube link is probably the best place just to have an actual recorded. Like if you ask the questions here, I might be able to write them down, but I might miss them. So actually on Twitter or YouTube is the best place for that. So there's that. I wanted to quickly show you guys this. So this is something. This is. I'm not going to go through this today, but I did want to show it off just a little bit, because it's just kind of ridiculous. Hold on, I'm just trying to get to the place where I can interact with this. Okay. So this is my Mortville Manor spreadsheet that I've put together, and why isn't it letting me interact with this? Okay, Mortville Manor spreadsheet, interact. Okay, here it is. Okay, yeah. So you can see down the left column, I've got all the different characters here, and then across the top, all the questions you can ask people. And then I also highlighted in red some of the questions that the answer seems a little unusual or different from other people's answers. I mentioned before that some of these answers are repeated across different characters. They'll say the same response, which is another reason why it was so hard to remember if I'd asked someone a question, is because some people would say, no, not that I know of a certain thing or whatever. So this was a whole thing. Oh, I don't know why that was a link. I don't want that to be a link, but yes. We'll go over that when we do have an art stream and I do play a bit of Mortville Manor, but I did want to show this off because my gosh, that took a little while to get to put together. Oh my gosh, sorry for just having all the links in chat like that. I time them. I have them on a timer, but then I also can put them on myself too. But yeah, we'll go over all that whenever we eventually get around to playing Mortville Manor again. It's kind of funny to me because in all my other Let's Plays of games, I have resorted to a walkthrough much sooner than this one. For whatever reason, this game is just really, I guess this whole question asking thing really got my goat, and so I wanted to kind of defeat that. But we'll see. After I figure this out, maybe I'll run to a walkthrough at some point, but not until I do get stuck. All right, so there's that. And I think, is that it? Is that all I wanted to show? Art panel, that thing. Okay, I think we're good. I think it's time to move on to the piece that we're working on right now. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can show you guys. The knocking. Because Jim Matt mentioned the knocking in Crimson Diamond, the latest version. So why don't I show you guys the knocking? Okay. Hopefully that's not too loud either. Cress-up! Fantastic! Good to see you! Dave, or... Oh my gosh, Dave. Okay. Cress-up, first of all, thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully, let me know if this is too loud. First of all, that's the first question I have. The second thing is, you guys, Cress-up and Raiders, thank you for coming. You guys are perfect timing. I'm about to show something I've added to the new version of the demo, which should be coming out this month, maybe, hopefully. And I just remembered I did this last night, so I'm going to show you guys that and maybe some other little things here and there. Okay. Fantastic. So let's show this. So just, yeah, again, please shout if the music is too loud at all. This, of course, is Dan Policar's gorgeous music. Guybrush T. Kirk, welcome, welcome. David J. Watts, Rose played this. Good to see you, Rose played this. Good to see you. I guess I can just show some of the upgraded graphics. So this is not in the current version of the demo available on Steam and itch.io, but this will, of course, be available. This will be in the new version of the demo. All this intro graphic stuff that we've worked together on during stream. You guys have given me so much great feedback about. I know you guys even seeing it. First of all, okay, good. Oh my gosh, so much good feedback about colors and what I should try and everything like that. Heyo, yes, well, all is well, all is well. And this is, of course, this is the scene that we were working on today, and I will be implementing it today, hopefully. And of course, this is just placeholder art that will get updated eventually, and that'll be our next piece on art streams after we finish our close-up. I'm not gonna leave any time to read this really, because I just want to buzz through this. Dan is still. I'm just checking my messages with Dan to make sure he's still coming tonight to work on a piece with us. Double raid, fantastic. Cress-up. Oh yes, you've got some the ranged attack people raiding. You've got the trebuchet, 4 trebuchets coming a bit later. No, it's all good. It happened to me too, the same thing, where I was raiding Dan the last time I had a music stream, and it was like a weird transporter accident where it was a partial raid and then a other kind of raid. So I don't really know what's going on over there. But all this, yeah, this is the new and improved train that I did put together. I did not put this together on stream. I needed this for later on in the game. No spoilers. Yeah, it didn't come up for you, so you did it again to make sure. Yeah, I was like, did it happen? What happened? Yeah, that's exactly how I felt about it. Oh, Chris, no, I'm so glad. Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah, this is, like I said, perfect timing. You can see, of course, this again is something that's gonna need to be redone. But I like this vignette idea. I mean, we mentioned Dagoth Amon Ra and the gorgeous vignettes that are in that game, and I will be doing that for those shots too. So those hopefully won't take so long. I road played this. I'm glad you're liking the way the game looks. It's so much fun to do streams where I'm doing art, because I get to have a lot of good feedback about what I can do, and yeah, it kind of helps me to make the game better, make the game art better. Oh yeah, an Idiocracy. Yeah, I'm glad you like the cuts to the exterior and the side view of the train. Um, that's part of the reason I just had placeholder art in some of these things because I felt like I needed to see those things. I needed to visualize the sequences, and so that's why I kind of did that. And then I said, okay, I can replace this stuff later, which is indeed what I'm doing right now. And yes, Rose played this. This is Adventure Game Studio. And yes, Anna, there's little or no dithering. There is a little dithering in Manhunter. Just it's very, very like they don't do it very often. Because yeah, AGI it's a little it can be a little tricky, but I did notice on during Robot Spacer's playthrough of Manhunter and Manhunter New York, there is a bit of there's a just a little touch of dithering. Yeah, and yeah, of course, this another piece by Dan Polakar, this wonderful ragtime piece that was a demo track for John and Brenda Romero for their game Empire of Sin that they did not end up using, so I got to have it, which is a wonderful wonderful benefit to having Dan work on this with me. And I keep on checking my messages to make sure he hasn't said I can't come, and he hasn't said that yet, so that's good. Oh, that person, 122, thank you, says, I love how the intro is evolving with new finished art pieces. Cannot wait to play this. No, thank you so much. And that's what I do want to remind people is that on my art streams and on the music streams, there are no spoilers for the game at all. I just have been upgrading the intro sequence graphics, so it's not going to be anything you haven't seen before. I'm very careful about not spoiling the game for people. I know some people even don't want to play the demo because they don't want any aspect of the game spoiled, which I also totally understand. I kind of like these trees. I will, I guess, eventually replace that, but Mouse Miss, I believe the SCI companion lets you fill with vector patterns. Because when Carl Duper-Richer was showing SCI companion, he was showing how that works. So I'm not really entirely sure how that works, but I guess it is a little bit different with the vectors. And yes, Rose played this. I did notice that dynamic shadows are possible in AGS. Francisco did implement them recently for a campfire scene. And yeah, he managed to kind of work with and around the math to make that all work, and it's extremely an impressive effect. Okay, oh, I see what you're saying. In SCI, not AGI. Gotcha, Maximus. Yeah, so yeah, Carl is doing SCI companion. Okay, AGI, gotcha. Yeah. And just a brief tour of some of those things I was talking about is, so this is, of course, the notebook, talk to Kimmy. Your first goal is to talk to everyone in the game. And this is something that's new in the demo. Is there's now not only, oh no, this is an old version of this. This notification now is going to be in the bottom right corner, well, which is something we had kind of discussed before. But I did, so there is an audio cue for that kind of that point, whatever that means, like a point thing, a good thing that you've done. But I did want a visual to accompany that in case people aren't playing with the music or they have hearing issues or anything like that. And so that was something I did end up implementing. But yeah, I'll show you the knocking. The very, very exciting knocking. She's not really touching that, but it's fine. But you get no response. If you try to knock here, the door is open, right? So what did it say? The second part, knock. Oh yeah. Well, you could, but it wouldn't have much purpose. Yeah, you can knock in the air if you want. So yeah, you can kind of knock on stuff. And I actually wanted to test this because I can't remember if I also have a knocking for like the down look. So can I knock on this? Oh no. Oh no, don't do that. No, we want to knock. I don't even know. Okay, I did. You can knock on stuff now. And occasionally people do answer. It does happen. But this was something that people did request. Some people are so polite. They don't want to just barge into a room. So I don't think we're going to get any response. No, even though I know there's someone in here because I made the game. But sometimes it does give a different response than no response. Yes, exactly. Barge into room. Yes, Ishakta, world premiere knocking action. Yes. So there is knocking action going on. You can now knock to your heart's content. And I did show this last time, so this is another new thing in the new version of the demo yet to come out, is you can open southwest door, or you can close southwest door. So these are all things that things that have just extended development time indefinitely. And I get into these moods where I say to myself, I am never, ever, I'm not even going to never launch this game. I am never even going to start chapter 6 because I keep on doing these things that are making the game better, but, just stretching everything out. Talk to Margot. Right. So this is a quality of life improvement. It's just this whole notebook idea, keeping track of what your objective is and things like that, which it was not really something that was in Sierra games of that era, especially like not the EGA era. But was there? And I could swear, is there anything else I can show you guys? Really? Of course, yeah. This piece here is my Dido cat, the last cat last family cat we had. So that was a new addition in the demo. That's going to be a new thing. Trash Gutter, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yes. Can't I like this. I like looping animations, and I like he brought a lot of stuff. He brought a lot of white shirts. Yeah, dance. I don't think she has a dance. No, you can't. But she can spin. Spin was pretty easy. So you can spin if you want. Have you added? Yeah, Jim plays games. Have you considered adding a crafting system and RPG elements? Maybe for the sequel. I have some ideas for the sequel that would make it not 100% exactly like a traditional adventure game. It's gonna be like 95% still a traditional adventure game, but I do want it to have some parts that are a little bit different. I have some ideas. Yeah. But I think is that. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's a bit of slowdown there, and hopefully then my beta testers can help me with that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all oh, you know what? I might as well show you guys. I can show you guys. I can show you guys some music. Another musical piece that you will not be able to hear in the trailer. But hold on, let me load. Yes, daytime. So I showed this off last time. I will show it again this time for the benefit of the raiders and people who haven't seen it. So this is the first time you leave the lodge. So I'm not going to spoil anything, but you do leave the lodge eventually. Go outside and kind of explore the grounds. This is another beautiful piece that Dan has composed for us. Yes, vehicle levels. Yeah, we're gonna have a vehicle level. Fractal Mud Mike, by the way, really good to see you. Yeah, so you can walk around. So this is outside the lodge. So this might be a familiar sight to anyone who has the Crimson Diamond postcard, which I don't think I have one down here. Do I? No, I do not. Yeah, let's give a shout out to. Oh, first of all, let's give a shout out to Cressup, of course. Wonderful streamer. Okay, and also let's give a shout out to Fractal Mind Mike. Yeah. Sorry, I completely lose track. And another thing for you guys who have just come in, I'm organizing a panel with, oh no, you don't want to see that. I am organizing a panel with Chris DeLeon, which is going to be about creating game art if you're not someone who is comfortable making art or you didn't go to school for art, you don't have a lot of experience or training in art. And there's the Nightbot. It has a link to the promo video that I did show on stream. If you guys can check it out, it's a super quick, like a minute and 20-second video. And it's going to show you who is on that panel. Let's see. Panel. Yeah. Oh, Rose played this. You know Chris. So that's a link to all the planned panelists and their work, so you guys can check it out. And if you guys have any specific questions, you know, if you ever wanted to make a game, there's something that's been standing in your way, whether it's just kind of like being scared to share your work publicly, or feeling like you don't know where to start or anything like that, please, yeah, post questions on that YouTube video, or also on Twitter. I've got it as my pinned post, I think, or one of, no, maybe it's not my pinned post anymore, but you can, you know, on Twitter or on that YouTube video. Please submit your questions, because we will be pre-recording the panel in a bit, and then we're going to be releasing it in early March. So there's that. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Can you knock on these exterior doors? Knocking wouldn't help. Okay, yeah, you can't knock on the exterior doors here. Oh no, these people shouldn't be here. Go away, stop it. Okay. So anyway, none of that was spoiled. I don't even know if those guys are supposed to be in there at that point. But can we knock on this? No, knocking can't help. Well, we can knock on this, I think. Let's close that door. Knock. I should have changed my tag, darn it. That's weird. I guess I'm not fixing this, by the way. There we go. It's a really kind of a deep. It's a deep knock. Okay. Oh wow! Oh wow! Rose played this. So Chris is a really old online friend of yours. Fantastic! I love getting those connections together. Let's close that up. We are going to change this to art. Tag. Oh no! I changed it to art. Art. Done. Okay. We're gonna move into art stuff. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah. I'll arrange stuff, and then I will let you guys. I will tell you guys my plans for today. Okay. You're studying this one quite a bit for Spooky Tavern streams? Oh, Dave, I think I missed something. Oh, wow, you've known Chris Delion for 15 odd years? That's fantastic. Yeah, so, yeah, Chris is a really awesome person. Super, like, yeah, into, like, helping people. He's got that whole home team game dev thing going on. I did mention that a bit earlier. That's really cool that you know him as well, Rose. Rose played this. Everyone knows it. Rose played this, knows everyone, and is very cool. Yes, Rose played this, is very cool. Okay. Oh wow, Rose played this, knows him from being a fellow vegan on Facebook many years ago, back when that was a rare thing. We really go back years online. He's a cat named Edie, by the way, as in Mass Effect. Yes, I've seen Edie the cat on his Twitter. Oh yes! Oh my gosh, Jim Plays Games. I'm so sorry. You're right. There was a redeemed Bio Menace reward. I'm so sorry, Davor. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. There. Okay, I got you. On the background I was on. Okay. Yes. So there was. Okay, I'm gonna just rearrange my art pieces, and then we will do the Bio Menace. I totally forgot. Thank you for reminding me, Jim Plays Games. I'm really excited about that, actually, because I've been telling you guys I've wanted to do more Bio Menace for a really long time. Let me arrange my bits here, and just so, and then we will get into the Bio Menace. That is a channel redemption on my channel, is playing Bio Menace for 10 minutes. And I'm on like level 4 now, which I'm pretty proud of, considering I'm not really a good action gamer person. But yeah, let me just arrange my stuff. All this wonderful EGA, of course, and this one is mine, speaking of. That's what we've been working on. This fellow. And yes, so these triangles, I was watching a video today about amethysts on YouTube, and apparently amethyst crystals can also exhibit this kind of weird triangle patterning on them, and now I forgot what they're called, but it has to do with the crystals trying to develop and not being able to expand into a space. They end up with these completely natural triangle patterns, which is fascinating. And yeah, I completely slipped my mind what that's called. But they look like tool marks, but they are not. They're completely natural. Dave, well, you have some channel redemption to Brent. I believe that you do. I mean, you've been, you know, a fixture on the streams, and I'm really grateful. Yeah, it's wonderful. And yeah, so we're gonna. You can see part of this is going to be. These are, by the way, are diamonds. And this is their natural octahedral habit. which we don't get to see that often. And I kind of prefer diamonds this way than the way that when they're cut, because their natural form is just, I don't actually probably don't need shirt guy. Their natural form is just kind of amazing, and I've been using them as kind of sort of an inspiration for the diamond that the fisherman has. Oh, right on my mic. Redeemed, hats off to you. Okay. I'm running badly behind on my redemptions. So let's just organize my stuff. Probably, yeah, that's also a good one. It's a good idea to have multiple references to look at, because you know you can make more generalizations based on the more of something you've seen. But yeah, I will get the hat and I will get the Bio Menace on. So okay. This, in fact, I think we had an animation of this as well. Old Man Animated. This was the kind of thing we put together really quickly last stream to show what the effect we're going for is. Let's see, timeline. Okay. Oh wow, we're having the frame animation. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so this is roughly what we are doing here. Let me just do maybe 2, and then the last one will be 5 seconds. Or half a second. That's pretty much what we're doing. We're gonna finesse that later, but that's pretty much what we're going for with this piece. But I'm gonna get the hat and the Bio Menace. Be right back. Okay. Now, it can't not be Dan the Band's hat, because we're gonna have a Dan the Band in about half an hour. So, oh, let me check my notifications real quick. Oh no, I heard it. I heard a chime, but I can't see what that was. Oh, weird. What do you call a counterfeit diamond? A carbon copy? Deluxe Talks, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, we're gonna wear our Dan hat for that keys out gloriously. Okay. I was going to, yes, Bio Menace. Bio Menace. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bio Menace is a wonderful Apogee game. Classic EGA game. It is for free on GOG. It's a lot of fun. It's 1993. It's based on the Commander Keen 4 engine. So let's get that started. Yeah, I haven't gotten to play in a long time, so I'm really excited. And yes, Day of War. Yeah, sorry for almost missing out on the redemption. Okay. Okay. Oh. Come back. Hold on. I will figure this out. And let me know if it's... Can you hear it? What's going on? Okay, let's get... Okay, there you go. Okay. You cannot hear it. Okay, that's a problem. Let's see. Hold on. Let me check my volume mixer. Oops. It's probably my volume mixer. Okay. OBS, MIDI, DOSBox. DOSBox. This source. What happened? Scum. Desktop audio, mic. Can only hear your voice. Okay. G. DOSBox. Okay, DOSBox on. Desktop audio. It's usually I hear it too, and I'm deeply suspicious right now. Properties. Window. DOSBox. Bio Menace. Okay. Right. DOSBox. That's no good. What could that possibly be? Speakers. DOSBox. Uh-oh. And I really love the music too, so that's kind of a shame. What if, you know what? Let me just go through this and see if it's just, okay, there it is. There it is. Okay, let me know if that's too loud. I guess that, weird. All right. Okay. Ah, Bilkin, good to see you. Rose played this. Have a wonderful evening. Hope you have a wonderful sleep. It's so funny. Yeah, it's so funny that you know Chris. And yeah, I'll see you around, I'm sure, in the internets. Okay, let's load. So yes, I got to level 4. Now, I don't remember which one is the latest here. That says latest, I'm gonna take my own word for it. Okay, now let's also reacquaint ourselves with the keys. Okay, so let's jump, that's good. Okay. Okay. Oh, and time check. Okay, 8:57. Okay, so that's 9:10. Oh no, 9:07. We're gonna. Yeah, that is weird. Oh, and Rose played this, so we're gonna be taping that panel and editing the panel, and we're gonna be releasing it sometime in March. So if you have any questions for artists or game dev folk, that's just submit on the YouTube link, which is timing itself. Oh no, I didn't even see that. Okay. Oh, you know what? This guy, I need I guess I need or just what? I need like a grenade or something, but I'm not gonna do it. This game is great. Oh, this guy, come back. I love this sprite. I want a T-shirt with the sprite on it. Oop. It's just joy. It's pure joy. No, I don't have a key. Okay. Just EGA. Just his strut and his mullet. The music is really groovy. The Crimson Diamonds. Oh, that's. Oh, okay. No, that was not the way to handle that. Even these cute little pictures, the framed pictures, the lamps. I thought I had. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh. Oh no! Those look like Critters. That movie Critters. No, I don't have a key. I'm so glad to be playing this again. I can't believe that I didn't ever really play this back in the day. Oh. Does this go up high enough? Oh no! Okay. Oh, did I? Okay, see, this is what I mean about having a really bad memory, you guys. Yeah, I was just here. That's fine. It's kind of embarrassing, isn't it? Okay. Oh, I should change my tag to Bio Menace. Bio Menace. Alright. Okay. Where is it? Okay, here it is. And yes, this is free on GOG. It's so much fun. I definitely recommend it. Okay. So let's go back down to the ground. Okay, so there's our guy. The sprites are pure joy. Oh gosh. No. Oh. Okay, that guy needs a grenade? No. Can that No, oh, I just wasted all those. Oh. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore him. Brr. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, I can hit it from there. Oh, that's not doing anything. So, okay, the fire imp guys. How do I do that? How do I do them? A book. Can I just no? I'm gonna die. And here's a little Commander Keen Easter egg. It's got the little football helmet. Is there a med? I think there's a med kit somewhere nearby, right? Nope. Okay, it's over. My life is over. But I have 9 lives, so that's pretty good. Nope. Nope. Okay. Time check. Okay, 5 more minutes of pure joy. Okay. And sorry, I'll catch up on chat after. Ooh. I would really enjoy a med kit right now. Oh, yeah, okay. Nope. Okay, I need to go down the hole. Evil Tentacle, yeah, you're one of those ones who knows all about this, right? Okay, I'm not gonna go into the acid bath. It's not gonna happen. I need to go down the hole. The hole? Hostage. Oh. Oh, no. Go away. Okay. Oh, no. See what I mean. Okay. But I still have a lot of... I still have a lot of lives. That... Are these guys immune or what? Do they just need a lot? Do I have to hit him in the head? No. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna glance. Hold on. Let me glance. If I've missed anything. Okay, no. Okay, haven't missed anything. Okay. I will catch up on the chat in a bit. I'm gonna just get my Bio Menace on, my BM on, which is, that doesn't sound right. Okay. So that's not gonna... And I honestly, I know we pretty much cleared this level, but I don't remember. How... Okay, so those slimes have to have grenades. So... My question is, so where do I have to fall? I have to fall somewhere, right? You said I had to fall somewhere. Yeah, police car, Bill Crew, and the police car is amazing. What am I missing? Do I have to go into the acid bath? Do I have to push this all the way over more? Yes, okay. Okay. I have no grenades. I'm gonna eat this. Yep. Oh, and the spikes. Okay. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! This guy, yep, that's fine. I'm playing this on keyboard, by the way. Not that I'm excusing myself at all. Oh, no. Oh, you know what? Forget it. I don't want it anyway. Yeah, I'm just... Oh, crap. Patreon goal to get Julia a gamepad. No, it's fine. It's fine. Is it really that much better with a gamepad? You know, if I got a gamepad, I would have no excuse. I kind of like having the excuse. Oh, see, there's the med kit. I like how forgiving the jumping is as well. Oh, shoot. What? Okay. See, that's something I don't think I knew before. It's going to be forgotten quickly. What Mike said. Oh. You guys, if I have a gamepad, then if I'm bad at this still... I don't think it... Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna help, but... I don't even know what... Is it a USB peripheral, or what is that? I don't. Okay, 9:06. One more minute. One more minute. Okay, now I know the trap. See, okay. See, I don't. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Okay. Next time I play this level, I'm gonna be amazing. Oh, okay. Oh, Fractal Mind Mike says it's designed for keyboard. Okay. Then I have no excuse. Except just being one of those kids that just liked adventure games more. But I really like this one. I like this more than Commander Keen, I think. It's really funky. See, I don't need that yet. Oh no! I just said I don't need it. I just ate it. It's fine. Oh shoot! Okay, I think that takes us to 907. Okay, I've learned a lot, and I hope you guys redeem this sooner than I will forget all of what I've just learned. I'm not gonna save the game though, because all I did was lose 5 lives. Yeah, let's close that one out. Well, I'm not gonna close it out, just in case someone else redeems it, but, oh, you know the music's gonna be with us? Maybe I need to close it. I will close it out, it's fine. It's not too bad. Okay. Back to art. Back to changing the tag to art. Oh, and also, yeah, I forgot that the hat is 10 minutes of worth of hat too. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat. Okay. Oh my gosh, Fractal Mind Mike. Oh my. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna catch up on chat first, and then we're gonna go back into. Oh my gosh, we got no work done today. By the way, it's fine. It's an art. It's a music stream. Okay. So yeah, Snake Logan is the Bio Menace character. Okay. Blake Stone, Blake Logan, Snake Logan. Yeah, I get it. It's a bit of a confusion. Okay. Yes, Deluxe Tuck says, I'm looking forward to Julia quitting the game dev to become a full-time speedrunner of this particular game. I like this game. I do. If there was a Bio Menace timer UI on the screen, I could probably do that. Because I do have, when I did speedrun my own demo, I did have like a stopwatchy thing I got. So that is somewhere still here. Oh, and I gotta ask this. So, Dave, you know that Monka S thing? What is that? I'm old and I don't understand the reference, but I've seen it all over the place. Can someone explain to me what the Monka S thing is? I haven't managed to look it up yet. Just to Jeffy, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. And I would be a professional biomenacer if I could. There will be more biomenace redeems on the stream, Dave Voice. So prepare your butts. Dave, I did do the EGA the EGA links, which I will do again. But please do follow and support EGA text parser adventure developers, modern ones, and Day of War is one of those. Okay. 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 Jim Plays Games also is one of the ones saying gamepad. Period, correct, and awesome. Okay. Moving. Oh yeah, CS Actor said, I'd grab his gamepad back in the day. In retrospect, it was pretty bad, but since I had almost no experience with console gamepads, I thought it was fine. I also had some form of a gamepad. I don't know if it was USB. I think it was maybe pre-USB. I can't remember, but I don't think it was that good either. I think I have the Biomenace redeemed, like, capped at 3, though. So you can't, I don't think you can redeem more. Yeah, and yeah, Phone Dan, Evil Tentacle says, tell him he's canceled for Biomenace. Okay, so Monk has, it makes an emote if you have a particular, very common Twitch browser extension. It looks like a nervous frog. Okay, so because I've seen that all over the place, and I had no idea. So that's, I don't know if I'd ever figured that one out. Okay, nervously sweating Pepe frog. Okay, gotcha. Okay, if you use better Twitch TV emotes or franker face emotes, you can add a plugin to your browser to see them. Okay. Yes, so, yeah, so back to Biomenace. This is a music stream. We're just, it's totally fine. And I want to. So there. Oh no, no, this is not free Bio Menace, by the way. This was redeemed. This was just redeemed by Fractal Mind Mike. And I'm gonna load at the most recent. So we're gonna load at 9 lives again. And now I have the benefit of remembering all the stuff I just did. So it's gonna be like it's gonna be a walk in the park. Truly. I'm gonna try to let's try to trigger that thing to go off. Can I yep. Oh no. think I had the right idea though. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Oh. See, I'm gonna rule this level. And yeah, and all these are just useless pickups for points, I know. But who can resist? Okay, so, oh, time check. 9:12, 9:12, so 9:22. Oh, darn it. Okay. His pants are all, like, all kinds of colors. They're the best. So if I just run up to those, no, that didn't work either. I'm just gonna continue to eat those until I figure that out. I will figure it out. Yes. Oh. It's fine. I like how his head moves back and forth when he's walking. Oh no. Let me on! Okay, wait, I have to go here first. Okay, so if I just go to that, kind of. Oh, what if I duck? Oh, I don't remember coming here last time. I guess. Oh. Oh no. And then those guys need grenades. Yes, they do. Yes. Yeah, I didn't do that last time. So what is this? Find a color sequence in this level. Oh shoot! I'm gonna ignore that. I'm not even going back up there. There's nothing there for me. I like that I can outrun these things. No. Oh gosh. Oh, I like how he's killing them himself. It's like there's friendly fire for enemies, which is nice. Okay. Rocket launchers, I can't shoot them, right? Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Nope. I'm gonna continue to eat those forever. This is great stuff. Oh, I don't have any more. So that's, yeah, can I just jump over that? Nope. Nope. I guess the key card does something because that didn't give me points. Okay. Oh wow, he's like right in there. Okay. No, this is good, this is good. Oh wow, wait, hold on, I gotta change my tag. Bio Menace. Bio Menace. No. Bio Menace. Bio Menace. And there's even other tags for the other episodes, which hopefully we'll get to. Okay. Alright. Oop, 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 oop. See, now I'm not gonna die to those cinder blocks again. Oh shoot! No. Okay. See, now I know those things fall, right? Those things fall? Fall. Fall. How come it... Oh shoot! Okay. Okay. Oh no! Pixel Turkey, good to see you. I will catch up. I only have 5 more minutes left. I only have 5 more minutes left before I go back to work, so I will catch up on this in a bit. I'm starting to like get sweaty, so I'm probably gonna take the sweater off. But is it this way? Yes, this way. It's all this oh no! Oh, that's where this guy is. Oh. Hey, be careful, buddy. Buildings, excuse the pun, crawling with... That's not a pun. Weird creature things. Okay, can I... Okay. Look at our close-up. Look at our V-neck. Okay, so that's great. So we can leave the level now? Or what? Is there another hostage? I accidentally saved him. Is that it? Can we go? Can I go? I'm not trying to 100% this thing or anything. I can leave? Okay, I don't even know how to leave, but... if I figure out how to leave, I will leave. I'm not trying to set any records or anything. These things are gonna kill me. They always kill me. Do you have to jump up on them? Keep going right. Okay. D Reaper 90, good to see you. Welcome. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Yeah, this game is hard. It's... Just... No! Don't panic, don't panic. Okay, just focus. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Just... Gosh. Oh, new gun. No. Oh gosh. Okay, no more grenades. No more grenades. Okay. I can get this. I can get this. I can get to level 5. Okay? We're gonna get to level 5. Just run. No. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay, so that's the exit? Is that the exit? Oh man. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I need to get out of here. I spent 3 lives on level 4. I'm gonna be fine with that. Okay. Because, wasn't it down here? That whole thing? Oh, I have to get in there. Okay. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'm close. I'm so close. Okay, I gotta get this. I'm gonna get this. We're gonna get to level 5, everybody. See, I've got some amount of memory. It's gonna be done soon, though. Okay, but do I need... Oh, man. Gosh. Oh. I didn't even want that. Oh. Another one of those. Okay. Let's try to be smart about this. Oh, no. 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 Nope. Okay. So this? Do I have that? Okay. Did I do it? The level 5? Is this level 5? Can I save it? Is this level 5? Oh my god, okay. Okay. Level 5. Oh my gosh, okay. Whew. Alright, okay, I gotta take this hat off. I gotta take the sweater off. Boiling. Just boiling. Okay. Don't save on top of that. Just leave. Don't touch anything. Okay. Okay, let's check in on Dan. Dan status. Fantastic. Level 5! Okay. Yep. No, Dan has not said anything new. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna catch up on chat, and then we're gonna wait till, work on our stuff till Dan gets back. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, that'd be cool, Deluxe Text. Julia plays Bio Menace on mute, and Dan provides a real-time soundtrack like old cinema. I like it. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, Jim plays games. That's a good question. Will all the Bio Menace sections be edited into a single video on the YouTube channel? I hadn't thought about that. It's possible. I'd have to like comb through everything to find me playing it because I haven't really kept track of that. But I don't see why not if I find some time to do that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Day 4. Okay. Perilous Wild is a point and click, not a parser, but Fortune and Glory will be a parser. Okay. Okay. I will correct this, Dave. Okay. So Fortune and Glory. Fortune and Glory. Davor. Okay, so we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. There's no we here. Okay. Okay, okay. Jim plays games. You can now go to bed. I got to level 5. It's all good. Oh, and the Crimson Diamonds apparently will give you lives if you collect enough, so that's also good to know. Yeah, Blahalton, by the way, good to see you. I didn't say Happy Crimson Tuesday to you. I think I did see you come in, but I think I've been pretty preoccupied. Oh, and yeah, Factum, Mike, I was a 10-minute timer on the hat. I wasn't paying attention, so you got bonus time. Bonus hat time. Yes, and Robert Prince did the music for this. I had some... Yes, Jim Norwood apparently made most of all this. And yeah, Robert Prince did do the music. Okay. Performance art. Okay. Let's get back into... let's go back to art. Okay. 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 Alright, we're gonna get into it. Okay. Oh wow, okay, so Bill Kuhn says, my best friend's parents never let him have a Nintendo, but they did have a computer, so he loved Commander Keen and the other Apogee platformers. Among other things, he programmed his own file manager program and his own Space Invaders clone. He went on to major in computer science. I think probably quite a lot of kids who didn't have a console, like this was their kind of game, right? Which is kind of nice. Yeah, let's move back into Photoshop. Okay. Very excited. Yes, yeah, now you can rest in place games. You can rest easy. Level 5 has been achieved. It's the sewer level, which I'm scared of because we all know sewer levels are historically very unforgiving. Oh, wow. You had a Spectrum. Nice. Yeah, I had a VIC-20. And I tried to do programming on that just by copying text in one of those books, and I don't think it ever worked. Eating with, yes, had also Tandy, not a game console. No, yes, Fartomon Mike, another one of us. Oh, one of us. No consoles, just PC games. Mostly just demo CDs and shareware floppies. Yes. I think we all had that. Amberzine, Atari 800. Yeah, we didn't have any Atari, any SNES or NES or anything. But yeah, so that's basically what we're going for here. Yeah, and also, something I did want to show you guys that I did bring down as part of my prep was, so I do have an octahedral crystal. This is not a diamond, of course. This is fluorite, and I actually have another one. So that's a little version of it. So that would probably be... So I want something between those two, I think. This one's a bit too big. But we were talking about, I'm still not 100% happy with the way that the hand looks in this. So I was going to try to do my own like reference. But I don't know. It's actually really hard to make the hand do what I was wanting it to do. So it was kind of like a holding like this. Hold on. Because he's raising. So he's got it out of the fish. He picks it up. He raises it to his face, right? He just does this movement, right? So. Like that, right? And which way do I have the point? Which way do I have the point? Hold on. Photoshop. Okay. The point. Okay, I put the point up, but that's easy to remember. Okay. So, and this is like this, and this is like okay. So I was going to, and I didn't do this ahead of time, but I figured why not? We can just do this together. Just getting a reference for this. So point up. Yeah. Oh, also, Shaktar had a C64. Jim, and yeah, I love these like this. So fluorite, this looks a lot like the diamonds, right? But it was like, of course, maybe a buck or two or something. This one was $13. Okay, so uh, okay, here, right? We're gonna go carry up. So turn hand. Too much of up. Too much of that second finger. Too much of the second finger. Okay, and up. Point and up. My hand just looks like a claw. There. Let's get rid of some of those fingers. Okay, there. Like that. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna screen cap this. Okay. Actually, I want to give the thumb a bit more of a bend. Screen cap that. Okay. And up, just up, straight up. Okay. Okay. So, whew, we're going to take that. Okay. We're gonna crop that. And we're gonna flip it. That's actually pretty close. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not gonna put the nail polish on him. I'll save that as hand ref me. Okay. Oh wow, Bilkun, you had C64s in your elementary school. Nice. Wow. You went through your yearbooks, found a few low resolution black and white pictures of the computer room that were published. There was also an IBM in the corner, and I took that thing over once I got a PC at home in sixth grade. Yeah, we had some Apple IIs, I think, or something. Okay, so let's like look this. I wasn't super 100% happy with the way that the hand was looking, so this is gonna be kind of just the finishing touches on this hand, I think. Let's see here. So this is the hand? Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just merge those, duplicate this. So this is another version of this hand. Okay, so I'm going to just, I think, clean this up just a wee bit. Okay, so those are his nostril hairs. Okay, so this is just the hand. Okay, so we're gonna clean this up just a little bit. Oh, Dan's in. All right, just as I'm about to get started on this. But at least we took the reference photo, right? And I think that's going to be really handy because I actually might change the angle of that arm, and that might be one of the problems. Okay, let me just message Dan. Okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, that was Dan. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did see Dan's comment there. But yeah, I think next time so we played Bio Menace. We got to level 5, which is the most important thing of the night. But yeah, I'm gonna use this reference of my hand as a good guide to just the finishing touches on the hand. Next art stream next week, then we're going to put just finesse the animation, then implement it into the game, which will be really exciting. Okay. And yes, so before we hand it over to Dan, I am going to just one last time give a link to that panel that I'm going to be on with Francisco Gonzalez, Freya, Damian Crawford, and Aureus. And I really want to kind of encourage people to make their own art for their own projects. And there's a lot of approaches there. And I invite you to please do submit questions on that. Oh wow, perfect timing. Thanks, Nightbot. to submit questions on that YouTube video of the panel that we're doing. It's going to be non-ticketed, completely free. We're just going to share it out. Everyone is going to all the panelists are going to be able to share it out however they want to share it out. And it's just to, like connect and help people figure this stuff out because it can be a big obstacle in wanting to make stuff. Oh yes, of course. And Bill Kuhn, yes, I will give also the modern EGA text parser folk, and I will correct Davor your link for Fortune and Glory. Oh, and Dan says he is live. Great. So I'm gonna close this all out. We got minorly some work done. We did but yeah, this is not really meant to be that much progress on stuff because it is mainly a music stream. But yeah, I'm going to raid Dan and then I'm going to meet you guys all over there and we're going to get started on the headliner, the main attraction of the night. So let's get started on that. Raiding Dan. And okay, and I will get another hat. It won't it I guess it's gonna have to be the Dan hat because usually it would be a different hat, but I think this is the perfect night for the Dan hat. Thank you, Fractal Mind Mike. You need all those links. Yes, I will. I can give links. But yeah, here. So here, when we put the hat on to raid with. Okay. Got my hat. Got my hat. Gonna hit set up this raid for Dan the Band. Please do join us. Dan is doing amazing music for the Crimson Diamond on his Roland MT32. You're gonna get to see all that happen. It's wonderful and magical. And yeah, it's fun times. And this piece is going to be hopefully going to make it into the demo in time for for my new demo release with the knocking. Now with more shortcuts to open doors with, and oh yeah, the visual score marker, all that good stuff. Next week will be an art stream. We are going to promise of do good work on the old man. We're gonna maybe get to level 6 in Bio Menace, and we're also gonna get to more Mortville Manor with my spreadsheet. I will go over. There's some surprising revelations in that spreadsheet that I do want to share with you guys. In terms of questioning the other characters in the game and what they have to say about each other. But that'll all be next week. For now, it's gonna be we're gonna hand it over to Dan. Once everyone kind of or a decent amount of you. Well, most of you are in the bus, but I'm just gonna give you guys the whole timer rundown, and I will be there momentarily. Da, 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 da. All right, rating now. Okay, see you guys over there. Whoop 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 whoop.
Hello, people. How we doing?
Hi.
And I like Julia's hat choice tonight. I actually have my
Oh, nice.
sweatshirt on today.
Fantastic.
So, yeah. What's going on? What's the deal? Today's Valentine's Day.
Oh
So
yeah,
happy
yes. Happy
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Crimson Tuesday.
And happy Crimson Tuesday.
And happy Crimson Tuesday. So yeah, I just saw in your stream, at the end of your stream, there was a bunch of links in your Nightbot that
Yes.
was awesome. All games that I need to buy, and also
Yes.
would love to advertise on this stream
Yes.
because there's a bunch of people that are part of this community. I would say at
Mm-hmm.
this point they're like OGs of this community that I would be happy to advertise their games and happy to purchase those games too. I need to get copies of all of them.
Well, a lot of that stuff is free actually, which is kind of even I wouldn't say even
Oh,
better,
I
but
can't
super
afford that.
nice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like Enclosure 3D is free, Tachyon Dreams 1, 2, and 3 are free. So
Really?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How about that? So
It's
what
all
are
good.
but I know Cosmic Void just released a couple of games, right?
Yeah, some of them are stuff that he sells, like Blood Nova and
Oh,
Corruption
Blood
Within.
Nova. That's the one I was
Yes.
thinking of.
Yeah.
Corruption Within I played. I don't think we played that on stream though.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I have it. I have not played it yet either. And
I played
I
it.
think I
I
have
I
Blood Nova
beat
too.
it. I know I beat
Nice.
it.
Nice.
It's
Yes.
it's disturbing. In a good
Ooh.
way, but it's disturbing.
Ooh. Yes, happy Crimson Times Day, everybody. We're gonna go with that.
Yeah. So we're actually doing some review today. I'm gonna cheat
Mhm.
and look at what Julia had sent me earlier. We're not reviewing. We're fixing up or finishing a piece that we had mostly
Yes.
finished already.
Yes, because I mentioned to these guys that at some point, hopefully this month, I'm aiming to release a new version of the demo with some updated graphics, some updated functions, and also I would love to add a new track that people could actually hear. And this piece that we're kind of looking to finish off, polish up, is kind of a cozy mystery kind of feeling looping track that will be playing in the tutorial room, which is something everyone can access. And so it'd be really awesome if they could have a new Dan track to listen to.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. I just saw a comment here from Bill Kuhn. Pepper's Adventures in Time. I
Ooh,
actually have a sealed copy of that.
what?
Why? I don't know. Pepper's Adventures is kind of one of the. It's not rare, but it's an uncommon Sierra Discovery Series game. It's
Hmm.
probably the least, or probably the hardest of the Discovery Series games to find. But yeah, I bought it like, I don't know, a couple years ago, and I don't even remember why I bought it. But anyway,
How? Yeah. How on earth did you like acquire a sealed
I
one?
I can't explain things.
Is it worth a lot? Are you rich now?
No,
Are you
no, no.
wealthy?
I think it's worth less than what I paid for it.
What? No, that's not possible.
It's possible it happens to the best of us at times.
In this market?
Even in
Ace,
this
good to see
market.
you.
I think I paid about $100 for it.
Hmm.
I don't think it's worth much more than $100, but it's because it's a slash release copy, which is like the budget re-release of an uncommon game. So
What's
like
a
there's a
slash release?
slash release is like it's actually a company called Slash
Hmm.
that they like made these budget re-releases of games. So like think of it like Majesco for console, for Super Nintendo console. Like they were remaking games. So there's like copies of Super Castlevania, for example,
Okay.
for Super Nintendo. There was the Majesco release, which was made in Mexico, and then there was like a made in Japan release.
Okay.
And the desirable one is the made in Japan release because the Majesco one had stuff like a black and white manual as opposed to a full color manual and things like
Okay.
that.
Got it.
So they
Got it.
basically skimped and changed things to save money, but the game is identical.
Okay.
But it would say like some of the labels would be less, I don't know, less nice or whatever. I actually have a copy of Mega Man X, which
Hmm.
is sealed for Super Nintendo, which is really
Mm-hmm.
kind of a rare game sealed. Very common game, but it's the Majesco copy, so it's the less desirable of the two
Okay.
versions, or maybe there's even three versions of that game.
Hmm.
Variants. It's hard to start picking out when you start variant collecting, and it's
Hmm.
way worse in PC games. So like there's so many variants, it's not even funny. Fractal Mind Mike would know a lot about this too,
Oh
but
boy.
yeah, it gets complicated and it gets really convoluted and like even the heaviest of collectors don't know what the heck is out there. Like
Hmm.
we find new stuff all the time. There's the Sierra. Have you seen any of the Sierra collector guide books?
Nope.
Should I show one of those off?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me get one of those.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know any of this stuff. I'm luckily I have not been bitten by the collector bug yet. Um, the only thing I would really want would be like a Secret Monkey Island EGA, but I think that would kind of be impossible. But I don't really even need it. I don't really have that kind of
Yeah, everything is worth 500% of what it
predilection.
should
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
So check this out. This is
Okay,
the
okay.
Sierra Collector's Quest for Glory edition.
Okay.
So this covers basically all the Quest for Glory games. And if you look at it, Quest for Glory games, it covers Hero U, School of Heroes, Summer Days, and
Wow.
Trans Solar. So it even covers the newest stuff.
Wow.
But this is showing you, okay, so here's a good example. For Rogue to Redemption, this is, I don't know if you can really
Okay.
see this, but this is showing
Sure.
you all the releases that it had.
Whoa.
These are the boxed
Wow.
editions, and this whole book is only this stuff.
Huh.
So it's only like, yeah, PlayStation release. Which, by the way, I don't know if anybody noticed, but Hero U, I don't know if it's still cheap on the Switch store, but it was like $3.99 on the Switch store. I just bought it. I don't even know if I have. I think I have another copy of it, but I didn't care because, you know, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff here, like stuff that he doesn't even have pictures of and hasn't identified yet. And Quest for
Oh my
Glory
gosh.
5 caps, and the whole book is just this. Is just the collector, like what was made.
How much does it say how much things are made and what kind of
No,
information is in
like
there?
it's as much information as is available.
Okay.
So like here's Quest for Glory 1, the VGA box, and you can just see that
Right.
there's like a ton of variants already, even in the first page.
Wow. Oh my god.
So, and this is only what he's cataloged. There's more in addition to what he's has. There's still more being discovered that he hasn't cataloged. So like stuff that he's not even aware of. Yeah, like there's this one's a Korean version of Quest for Glory 1, the South African PC Kicks XL version, the German PC Kicks XL, the British PC Kicks XL, the British PC edition, which is not a Kicks. Kicks is another kind of re-release box. I don't think I have any Kicks stuff in my collection because collectors, well, I shouldn't say they tend to, but they tend to try to avoid budget re-releases if they can, unless they're trying to.
Anna said she was lucky to be able to contribute a photo for some of the Hero Yu gear for the book.
Oh, there you go.
That's
So
awesome.
let's see. You're probably credited in here somewhere. Yep. Here we go.
Oh, Rasmus says
Uh,
big boxes of EGA games can be rare, but boxed EGA graphics cards are pure unobtainium. I had no idea that EGA graphics cards really were
yep.
in
Anna's
demand.
credited here.
Nice,
I
Anna.
see
That's
her
so
name.
cool. Your name's in
Project
the book.
contributors. You probably won't be able to see it here, but she's on there.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
So there you go. Russian bootleg versions. Yeah, there. I mean, there's, and you have to think about it too. Like any games made before 1991 that were in Russia were in the Soviet Union at the time, right? So the guy that you want to talk to about that stuff is DOS Nostalgia. He doesn't
Oh sure.
stream on Twitch, but he has extensive knowledge because he lived there at the time.
Mhm.
He's Russian, so he lived there at the time, so he knows a lot about that stuff and how it was. Like games were not readily available for systems, like that had to be bootleg stuff
Sure.
because of also like trade and things like that. So, oh, you first heard me on the DOS Nostalgia podcast? Yeah,
That's
we were
cool.
talking about the MT32, me and Anatoly. And I haven't seen him in a while, but he messaged me the other day. He actually lives near me. He lives like maybe 30 minutes from me. So we weren't in the same room to do the podcast, I don't think. I don't remember. No, we weren't. I think we were on computers. But I've hung out with him and been in the same room with him a few times. Dawson Shell's a guy who got on an episode of NPR for cassette tapes. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. He has a YouTube channel that's pretty. Can we put his YouTube link up
Oh,
there?
let me see here.
He's got a
All right.
YouTube channel. I don't know if he's had time to do much lately, but he's really knowledgeable about hardware, software. Not just in the collecting sense, but also like in the sense of knowing what was going on at the time, and he's just been one of those guys for a long time. So he's, really knowledgeable, really nice guy. And I was watching a bunch of his YouTube videos for a long period of time. Like I remember being on tour, watching some of his YouTubes and texting him. He's like, "Oh, well, thanks for watching. These are old. I'm not having time to do them, but thanks, Fractal Mind Mike. Amazing. He just did 14 years DOS Nostalgia live stream. There you go. See, I don't even know. I got to talk to him. But last he texted me that he wanted to hang out, so I got to hang out with him. it's tough to find time lately. As you guys have probably noticed, I'm not even on stream as regular as I'm supposed to be.
As you're supposed to
Julia
be,
has
indeed.
noticed.
I have noticed.
But anyway, so we're actually going to do some work today, believe it or not. And
Yes.
I tried to switch things around here on the OBS to make it a little more interesting, and we'll
Oh
switch
boy.
to the. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, so I'm in the corner now, top right corner. Julia is not. There's Julia. Okay, let's see. I got to move her into the other corner. There we go. There's Julia. Okay, she's in the other
Cool.
corner. Do I have a copy of Bio Menace that's physical?
I think you do. I think you've shown it before.
I think I do, but if I do, it's probably a disc only. I don't think I have any boxed versions. Oh, there we go.
Aha.
Anna. So, all right. So that's fair, Anna. Even though we just showed your name off. What should we show off? Hardware or software? It's up to you. And also, we're going to put this full screen so we can
Start with cozy.
Whoops. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Don't get too excited there, pal. Oddly enough, it looks like in that video my lighting was better.
Uh-oh.
I still got to sort that out. That's a whole nother story. Love to hear you get all into a piece of hardware description. Okay. So here's a weird one. I'll give you a weird one. Okay, so let's just jump back to the other view for a second. So here's a weird one. I actually just had sold this, and I got it. It's a Pentium 3, 1266 megahertz with an Asus motherboard. Now that's like an ideal Pentium 3. The top of the line Pentium 3 chip, I think, is 1300 megahertz or 1400 megahertz. And those are like the Tualatin chips, or however you pronounce that, Tualatin chips. And they were faster than the Pentium 4s that first came out.
Oh,
And
wow.
also ran a lot less crazy hot. But these are super ideal Windows 98 parts. And I sold this, and I got it back because the guy said that it didn't work, which sucks. So
Oh.
I don't know why it's not working. I hope it's not because he installed the RAM wrong or something like that. But regardless, I got it back. So I'll have to do some troubleshooting on it. And if nothing else, I'll pull the CPU and the fan because he said the fan was spinning. So I'm wondering. Yeah, 98 SE. This would be the 98 SE, kind of one of the ideal setups. And it's also ideal because it has a lot of PCI slots and an AGP slot. And then it also's got IDE, floppy disk connector. And does this have SATA? I don't think this has SATA. No.
Anna said that, ooh, beefy. And I just have to say, I've been trying to catch up on my podcast listenings, and I was listening to you and Sarah Kelly's CGG podcast about mystery games. I just wanted to say thank you for the Crimson Diamond shout out on that. That was really lovely.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
I
You
know
used
it's
the
some
word
of those.
beefy in that one too. That's why I remembered. I don't remember what you were calling beefy. I can't remember what you were referring to, but it did stick in my mind. So
Yeah, I hope it works, and I will test the board. I'll see either that or I'll just sell it as a non-working board. But I think the CPU is actually what's kind of more valuable. If you go on eBay, let's just do a quick eBay jump because I like to do those.
Davor says, I've done programming for decades. At this point, and I'm still not 100% convinced that Dan isn't just making up initialisms.
It's possible. Tualatin mother pen 3 Tualatin. Okay, so let's see. For gold scrap, that's broken. Okay, so there's what I have. They want $60 for it. 1400 megahertz.
Is that a
Okay.
lot?
I mean, for a chip that's really old, kinda, yeah. $60, it seems a little pricey just for a CPU. And let's see what, oh, see, this is a different, that's with the 1.4 gigahertz sold for 200. This 1400 sold for 70. This is, okay, so this is literally the combo that I had right here that's not working. Sold for 200. 1400 sold for 40. Yeah, I would say it's kind of expensive because, you know, you think about it, you can get a Raspberry Pi 4, which is arguably a lot more power. Well, it may not be a lot more powerful than this, but it has more RAM, more speed, more, it's modern. Yeah, I think it's pricey considering. They're not crazy. They're not like the Pentium Pro chip. The Pentium Pro chip is really pricey, if you can even find them. Here you go. Here's somebody who had a processor for 135. That's probably a good deal. 195 because the Pentium Pros had a lot of gold in them. Yeah, whoever got this got a steal. Another steal. They're basically for gold recovery because they have a lot of gold in them. The Pentium Pro CPUs. So they tend to go for more money. Like this one was boxed, sealed retail for $200. You can't even find it. This is $134. Yeah, for, you know, a 30-year-old CPU.
How much gold?
I don't know. I'm not even sure. And to if you actually try gold recovery on these things, it's very complex and very harmful. There's like a lot of harmful
Oh,
chemicals
sure.
that are
Oh, yeah.
required to do it. So it's not ideal. A Voodoo, yeah. A Voodoo 6 beta human. So I'm not aware of a Voodoo 6, but is that the Voodoo 6 prototype that sold for $15,000? Because I think the Voodoo 5 5500 is the top Voodoo card that I'm aware of that was sold at retail. And even those are stupidly expensive if they work. So the biggest problem with retro hardware that I see is usually the video cards. The sound cards tend to last forever. The video cards tend to give out eventually because they're taxed heavily and they're not like adequately cooled. I'd say probably that's still the case. Video cards are one of the first pieces that give out. Your CPU almost never gives out, but your GPU will give out all the time, or the RAM will give out, or something. Usually, it's the VRAM that's on the boards will die, and the only way to do it is to reflow the solder or bake it. What a lot of people do is put them in the oven, and that's also kind of unsafe because it puts harmful chemicals potentially into your air or into your oven. So it's not ideal. Voodoo 5 6000. Yeah, it must be a prototype or something.
Yeah, Beta Human said, from my understanding, that it was a prototype. Oh, man.
Yeah, the Voodoo 5 5500 was the top commercially available board, and God only knows what it cost at the time.
So what is putting it in the oven supposed to do?
So it basically softens the solder.
Okay.
And will, in theory, like if there's a connection that's bad, it can kind of, I don't know, reestablish the connection there.
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
The RAM gets bored, Anna. Oh.
Horrible.
Yeah, future shop and drooling over the graphics cards. I did that at CompUSA. And now I have Micro Center here, which is not the most like common store across the US, but it's pretty much reflowing the solder. Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay.
Voodoo 5 6000. No, it's all right. I'm glad to know about it. I would rather have us sit here and discuss it, you know. Fascinating testimony. Interesting. Iron Curtain. Yeah, I mean, Anatoly's one of the guys to ask because he lived there. I don't think he is a huge fan of necessarily talking about it, but he would be the one to know.
Hmm.
You know, he definitely lived there. So anyway, we're gonna take a look at this. This is one of our replays. I can
Yes.
see. Let me shut off the keyboard. You can see. Whoops, I was using my old crappy Panorama. This keyboard I cannot recommend to anyone. It's a
Why?
terrible controller. I don't know. It's just overpriced. It's not well made. It's just not good. This keyboard, on the other hand, is extremely well made and not overpriced. I think maybe even
Profit.
underpriced. The Prophet Rev 2,
Hmm.
Dave Smith. This is a really amazing synthesizer, but we don't
We're not going to hear
actually.
that.
Yeah, you won't get to hear any of that. You'll get to hear the MT32.
Oh, Adjuster Jeffy just won a Power Leap PL370T Tualatin upgrade adapter on Yahoo Auctions Japan. Looking forward to upgrading my Aptiva.
See, I don't even know what that is, but I think it's I think that's a laptop thing
Nice.
or just something to upgrade your laptop. Yeah, Micro Center has a lot of stuff. They're basically like the old CompUSA. They're the closest thing I could say. They have rows full of power supplies, cases, graphics cards, hard drives, and then they go on to monitors and pre-built and Mac stuff, TVs, electronics basically, and then the maker stuff. Yeah, they'll have you can get retro arcade cabinets there, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, we're gonna take a listen to this Cozy Mood, which is something that I apparently did almost 2 years ago,
Yes.
and I never finished it. Shocking,
No, it's unheard of.
shocking. So let's see where we're at here with this,
Okay.
and we'll see what the heck that is.
Okay. Well, I think that was we were going to use that for tutorial and other and tone setting in the game too.
Okay, so you have this one already in your notes.
Because that one's actually fairly recent.
Well, this is nice. I don't remember it.
Good.
Oh my god. Which with the hi-hat or whatever that is.
I probably had it on and shut it off.
Okay.
Wait, which Julia am I talking to?
Oh my god.
Oh dear
This-
Lord, I'm talking
what?
to the fake Julia. Well, the recorded Julia.
Past. You were talking to past Julia 2 years ago.
Okay, welcome to Back to the Future.
Oh my goodness. God.
Marty. Oh dear Lord.
Is it faster than it was before?
I don't think so. We could slow it down. Slow it down.
Maybe. And it sounds really heavy. It sounds like these are different instruments.
Could be. Let's see. Well, that looks right. 51, 64.
This is a bit weird though.
Okay, so I think I got the gist of what we need to do here. First things first, let's open the right session. 2021 it should be in. TCD it should be in. Cozy Mood, there it is. Boom.
Nice.
So yeah, how many streams do you get to time travel on?
Deluxe Tech says we need more Julias. I need more Julias because I need some help with this game so I can finish it.
We could clone you, at least
Yeah.
video-wise.
And it says which Julia you can talk to depends on if you want to get an opinion back or not.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, hold on. Okay, this needs to be 2. So I have to reassign the channels because, that's something that I have to do. And then I probably also have to reassign the instruments because it never saves properly. I don't know if that's just because the hardware is so old
Mm-hmm.
Or what? 6, 7, 10, 10. Okay. 10, 10. Oh, and this new software, I should talk about it. There's a whole new piece of software. So right now we're using Zoom, which suffers from a 45-minute limit if you don't pay for the software,
Yep. And
which
and, and Dan,
I currently
do you
don't.
do you know how much it costs for Zoom for a year's worth of Zoom? Did we talk about this?
Well, I know it was like $10 or $15 a month.
Yeah, it's like $300 a year.
The Canadian.
Maybe I
Hmm.
don't know, but I was just like, no, there's just no way. If it
Yeah,
was 30
so
bucks a year, I would. But my
let's
God,
let me show off this new software, Muse Sessions,
that we're not using right now.
that we're not currently using, but we can use it now because I sorted out the echo problem.
Cool.
This is free software, online
Mm-hmm.
music collaboration,
Ooh.
which is built for music. This is really built for
Hmm.
it's built for both if you're on the same local network. Oh, let me shut this off. If you're on the same local network and also if you're on like in a close range, you can do things live and record other people live in the software itself,
Cool.
which is really nice. And you can, do it all in Pro Tools. It has a plugin for Pro Tools. It has a plugin for a lot of other software. And it's totally free. And I actually had a meeting with the CEO.
Hmm.
Believe it or not, this software was made by essentially a two-man team.
Ooh.
So they are a small dev team. He said they don't have any intention at this point of charging, at least not in 2023. They want to really dial in the software. And I told them that we would be interested in using it at the school. But we'd also be interested in using it here on the stream, assuming we can't get guest star all working the way we
Yeah, we
want it
should
working.
probably try that one too.
Yeah, we should
Again.
try that too, because
Yeah.
guest star may be the way to go for Twitch.
Yeah.
But Muse is a great piece of software if you want to do like any kind of video conferencing chat with really high quality audio and free. They've limited it to 20 participants, but that's a lot of people. And you can drag and drop, I don't know if you saw that. You can drag and drop files in and out of the chat up to a certain size and it'll send them back and forth. That's really nice. You lost so many channel points on guest star. So what? I don't know much about guest star.
Yeah, I don't know how that works either.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that deluxe tux. Anyway, that's Muse, and we can put that link in the chat, which is musesessions.co. Can you put that in the chat, Julia, please?
Oh, sure. Yeah, 1 second. 1 second.
Musesessions.co.
Okay. Muse. It's all one thing.
Yep. And the guys are based in California.
All right. Cool. This is gonna.
Luis was the CEO.
Incoming.
Or is the CEO. And also one of the programmers. There it is. Yep. Cool. Okay, so let's see now if these actually have saved. No, they haven't. Okay, so we need to reassign the instruments. So in case you're wondering why I've labeled these tracks as numbers instead of the actual instrument, because basically this thing forgets its MIDI assignments all the time. And then you have to either guess or go back and try to figure it out, which I've had to do.
Yeah.
Or I still have to do on one track, but I have to go back to the video on demands, and that's really not cool. So you put the instrument number in here, and then I can remember if it disappears like you just saw that it did, I can recall the instrument that I need to recall. So now it should play back correctly.
Yeah, it's not as heavy as I was complaining about past Julia.
Yeah, well, you know. Okay, let me just make sure that nothing is being used here. Yeah, the sustain pedal. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Okay, we're okay. Okay, okay.
I feel like those are a bit short sometimes when they're short.
Say what?
I think they're like the short bursts of the organ thing are sometimes like a bit too short. They go bump, bump, bump.
This part?
Yeah. Yeah. They sound a
We
bit
can
too
fix
short
that.
to me.
Yeah. Looks like there's like some cleanup spots for it too. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like reminiscing, Bill King says. It sounds like something you'd want to do a tutorial to.
Right. I
Kind of
feel
like,
like this is music you could listen to for a little while without getting
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Gosh, I could do such cool stuff if I was allowed to use other instruments.
You know that's not what we do here.
That's not what we do here. We take both my hands, we tie them behind my back, and then we try to make something out of it.
It's been going well so far. I mean,
Yeah.
I got no complaints.
I like this.
Yeah. When the organs first came in, I felt it was a bit harsh, but then I got used to it, I guess.
You can, Fractal Mind Mike, you can. And we've shown that off once or twice. But
Custom patches.
it's it's problematic. Yeah, so you can push custom patches to the MT32. It's problematic because it requires librarian software, and that librarian software, at least as far as what I've seen, is only available on like retro hardware. Retro software. So before, when I showed it off way earlier, I was using DOSBox to run Windows 3.1 to access librarian software. And unfortunately, it was kind of hit or miss with the MT32 access. But you definitely can. I mean, I talked to Ken Allen about it one time on, I think it was the CGG stream, or what was it? When they were doing some work for the Robert Holmes sequel, I think it was part of that. I did a talk on there. There is another modern solution. It's called MIDI Quest, I think, but it's stupidly expensive. So you want to buy it for, let's see, purchase. Yeah, you have to do, yeah. So the biggest one, Studio Pack, $479.
Oh.
So it's rough, and you can get it for one instrument, and it's listed on the dedicated web page. Okay, so let's see if we can find the price for that MIDI Quest MT32.
So would this like change your life? Like, would it make it a lot better for you if you had that?
Not necessarily. It would just allow me to program the synths. It would probably make my life more difficult.
Okay, never mind.
Better and more difficult in the same way. Okay, so you can buy it as a one, which is $79, or that's the cheapest way to buy it.
Because if you thought it would actually be helpful, then I would totally be fine with like buying that for you. You know what I'm saying?
I I don't think it would help.
All
I
right.
don't think it would. I think it would actually slow us down because I would be
Okay.
more captured with the synth programming.
Hmm.
Um, although I mean that's an unbelievable to integrate the MT32 into Pro Tools. Oh, but you have to buy Pro for that. So you'd have to buy Pro, which is $399 US. I don't think it's worth it
All right.
personally.
If it's not worth it, it's not worth it. I can't make that call. But if you thought it was worth it, we would definitely consider it.
Yeah, I don't think so. But you know, to be continued. It'll be a discussion, I
All
guess.
right.
But I don't think
Go
so.
go on some PC speaker version of the soundtrack when.
You know, PC speakers actually not easy to program for either.
No, get
Like
out of town.
it's I mean it's 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 just because you're doing stuff. I mean, you can do it. There's some amazing PC speaker programmers, but that's not really in my skill set. It would be something I would have to learn from scratch.
I've
Like,
less than a minute, so I'm gonna leave and come back.
okay,
All right, I'll be right back.
okay. Yeah, let's dial Julia back in. We'll end this meeting and come right back. End meeting for all, new meeting. Okay, and we'll put her full screen. Let's shut this off here.
I
Join with
hope.
audio. Yep, there you are.
Cool. Okay.
You're back.
And also another thing people were asking about was having like a MIDI version of the
MIDI
album.
is easy enough to do.
Yeah. Okay.
General MIDI,
Yeah.
that's just a matter of like transferring the sounds to be accessible to general MIDI. That's not so ridiculous,
Okay.
I don't think.
Because some people might want that, and if we did sell that, you would get 100% of whatever that was. So if you're interested,
I'm interested.
I
I'm
leave that up to
interested.
you.
I would have to look. I would have to look into how much effort it would take. But you
Sure.
know what would be really cool is to be able to put the MIDI soundtrack on like an actual floppy disk. Because the MIDI still, even though we're
Ooh.
doing it in modern hardware, the MIDI
Yeah.
files, like if I export this MIDI
Yeah.
right now, it takes up no space. So let's say
Nice.
multi-track. Let's do this. So I just sent MIDI to my friend as an example. 4.35K for a song.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
2.81K.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
like
if we could put
this,
that on a floppy, oh my
it
God,
would
that'd be
easily
great.
fit on a floppy.
Yeah.
The tough part about that is you have to have a way of copying a bunch of floppies. So I don't know.
I think there's still services that do that.
Mike, we'll have to talk, man, because I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to talk. Probably there's ways to do it. Like you can copy. I think I even have a USB floppy drive. I'm not sure. If I don't have one, I have like a GoTech, which is uh, a USB floppy drive emulator.
I think some services will do it too, actually.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe this was like 30 years ago or something, but
Yeah. Well, 30 years ago they would have done it. Now I
yeah.
don't know.
Mm. There
Um,
must be one or two niche ones that do it still.
you know who I could talk to about it is probably Brenda Romero. She might
Ooh.
know if that's duplication service is like
Mm-hmm.
worth it for a small run.
Mm-hmm.
She's because they've done a lot of manufacturing of big boxes recently.
Sure.
Project Warlock, I think, was the last one they did. You could do a floppy image on a USB device. That would be very easy. That would be very easy to copy, and that would take seconds to copy each USB device. And you can get a lot of USB, drives for cheap. The only thing is, like, we're right at that cusp where we're about to change from the USB 1.0, 2.0, 3.1 to the USB 3.2 standard, like which is like the Thunderbolt cable, looks the same,
Mm-hmm.
USB-C instead of USB-B, which I guess is what we're using. USB-A is the actual
Yeah.
more squarish looking plug. But yeah, you could probably do that. floppy disk shaped. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, you can do that stuff. It's just pricey. It gets expensive really quick. That's
Hmm.
something I'd like to avoid if possible.
Hmm.
You know, it's one thing that, I don't want to get too deep into the weeds on it, but basically when you make music, you're trying to monetize the music or anything, you're trying to monetize a game.
Sure.
Ask Francisco Gonzalez or ask Dave Gilbert if they'll ever make anything physical for their
Yeah.
games, and their
Yeah.
answer is 99% no.
Hmm.
They're like, no, it doesn't make money. It costs us too much time and effort to do that.
Yeah. To fulfill stuff and yeah.
Yeah, and so you'll do stuff like the way to do it is to do it through your store's through Redbubble, right?
No, fourth wall.
Fourth Wall, which is a
And
similar
Society 6 as well.
Society 6, which is a similar thing, which is like a
Yeah.
print
Yeah.
on demand
Yeah.
service.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can order it. There's no stock involved.
Exactly. It's super easy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, Bill Coon said,
So
interesting time travel thing about the Pepper's Adventures in Time discs. My serial number copy was mastered on 2/2/1993, so I guess February 2nd, 1993. I imaged them on February 2nd, 2023, exactly 30 years later to the
that's
day.
pretty cool.
It's great.
Yeah, no, Limited Run definitely has a business and they're making money for sure. But that's a lot of that is their marketing, and they're making, I mean, they're making a Maniac Mansion that looks fantastic.
Oh, wow.
They actually made Sigil for the Romeros. They
Hmm.
did the manufacturing of all the big boxes. Since then, Romero Games has taken over that responsibility, but they did the Sigil Collector's Edition, or Beast. I think it's called the Beast box, and then they did the regular standard boxes as well. It's a far cry from like small dev teams to, getting to the limited run thing. Oh, how was the Switch version of Space Warlord Organ Trading
Oh, yeah.
Simulator sold? Is that limited
That's the
run?
no, it's Serenity Forge did the
Serenity
physical.
Forge.
It's like,
Okay.
oh, it's getting
Okay.
keyed out, but anyway, whatever. Yeah, Serenity Forge did that. Yeah, I don't know how this any of this works,
Yeah. It
but yeah, this has got tons of like stuff. It's got a poster. It's got some other stuff.
right, and
Holographic sticker.
it just costs. The costs go up, so you
Hmm.
have to have a lot of money up front to be able to do this, or you have to have like a Kickstarter kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not super sold on crowdfunding at this point, like as a way to do the soundtracks or whatever, unless I've already got it finished, basically, and use it as like a pre-order kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would rather do that. The limited run stuff is expensive too. How did you end up with 3 boxes of Sigil? I ended up with
Sigil.
2 boxes, but one was a Beast box and one was a standard box. And I actually have, I should show it off. Where is it? Project. This is Project Warlock. This was one of the last games that Romero Games
Oh wow,
released.
that's cool.
And then there's the signature of, well, they published
Nice.
this, I should say. They didn't actually make this game.
Hmm.
But this is like kind of an FPS, throwback FPS.
Nice.
And of course it's, signed naturally.
Naturally.
You got the Beast box and the standard box, but the standard box got crushed. See? Yeah, they're good people. They're good. I mean, I'm extremely fortunate to have only worked with good people in the game industry thus far. Except for Julia. No, I'm
Damn
just
it.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so, wonderful people for sure. And I actually got to do a little bit of work for the Williams, which was amazing.
Yes.
So I've had nothing but
awesome.
good experiences. And that game is out. I don't think I've been on since Colossal Cave has been released.
Oh wow.
I haven't played it yet. I still need to play it. And I got a copy of it for MetaQuest, which I have. So I got to play it.
I've been watching Robot Spacer. He played it all the way to the end, and the original, like one of the versions, like the Apple II version.
How
He
long
played
did
as
it
well,
take?
Mac version. Oh, I don't know. Because he plays it
Couple
like once a
hours?
week. So yeah, I mean,
Okay.
he'd play it for like I don't know 3 or 4 hours here or there. I think it might have taken like 3 or 4 sessions.
Yeah,
I
I
don't really
want to
know.
say I didn't think it's a long game. I think it's only a couple hours.
Well, it gets hard because even he experienced like when the lantern goes out or you get killed by a
Gotcha.
dwarf. So like that stuff, and you just have to restart and everything. And
Yeah.
I think saving is discouraged, so that's also another thing.
Right. Well, yeah, there's there's some I think some design ideas that they wanted in there specifically. I'm not even sure. I don't know much about it, but I got to play it. I got to play it.
With
That
the
I know.
VR, because you have the VR, right?
I have the VR, yeah,
Yeah,
so I got to do that.
nice.
So let's take a listen to this again and see
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if
Let
we
me
can
put my
clean
other
some of
earbud in.
this up. I really like this part.
Yes, yeah. It sounds very like console gamey.
It
It sounds
does. It
yeah,
does. But I think that'll work well in a tutorial situation.
yeah. I like it.
Let's just clean up this audio first.
Hmm.
This is
And I
sound
mentioned
51.
when the organ comes in, it sounds like super different.
Well, I'm going to work on the sounds. I
Okay,
don't think these are dialed in yet.
okay. Oh, you're not on the screen with the Pro
Oh,
Tools.
my bad. Thank you.
Yeah. Belkun asked if Colossal Cave 3D had a physical edition.
Uh, so that's a good question. It was supposed to. I don't know if it actually does at this point. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm only aware of digital editions at this point. But interestingly enough, with this guy doing the Sierra books, you would think that that would be covered as well in some kind of this is like a why the heck is my camera not working on my keyboard? That's annoying. Oh, now of course it's working.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, there we go. On this book, you'd think he'd probably do something, even though it's not Sierra, it's still the Williams, so maybe something will be done for Cygnus Entertainment. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, that 65 sound is not working.
Which
Okay,
is 65?
What's that?
Which is 65?
This one.
The
I
ping ping
kinda
ping?
muted. I think we could dial this one in even better.
It's a bit too twangy, isn't it?
Well, I changed it a
Yeah,
couple times. This
it's
is a
better.
guitar sound. That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's mellower.
59.
Yeah, it's softer. I like the softer.
Okay, we gotta fix this sound. Oh, Ken jumps in on the voice Discord? That's great. I've only been able to communicate with Ken and Roberta via email, but I'm hoping maybe one day I'll be able to meet them. I'm headed to Seattle next week, so maybe
Oh, nice.
there's a shot I could just get a coffee or something with them. I don't know. They're probably still pretty busy.
Uh, ah! flute. We always go back. It's good. Ooh, that's nice too.
That is nice. Let's run with that for now. This is 33.
I like that too, kind of. That's nice. It kind of sounds like a train almost. It's nice.
Okay, let me fix up this now. Fix up these two. Hello. Where are we? Where's my MIDI? Why don't I see you? Anytime you're ready. There you go. Thank you. Okay, this is better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's perfect. Let's fix this. Ah, that's the sustain pedal right there. It doesn't need to be in here at all. We don't need sustain. Boom, okay. Let's see what's going on here. There we go. That fixes that. Okay, so that's a little off there. Right, okay, so let's fix this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's better. Okay, we got 74 there. Let's do this. Whoops. Let's do this. Make it one region. Let's make this one region. Okay, that's good. Let's make that one region. ultra rare handmade nice box. Well, that would be on Julia, who's way out of focus at the minute for some
Oh,
reason.
dang. Yeah, I'll start something up
Oh
here.
no,
'Cause
now it's good.
oh, okay, I'll leave it. It's not really
Now
that
it's
important
good.
anyway.
You just went way out of focus, and then now you're
That's my
fine.
Logitech webcam that you recommended.
Oh. Well, I only have 3 of them.
Yeah.
This is a Logitech that I'm on there, the 920, and then this is another. I think
Yep. That's the one I have.
this is
I have
the
the 920.
922, which is actually
Hmm.
better.
Oh.
Not by much. They're basically all the same. And then I have a 9 something E. I forget. For the price, that's as good as you're going to get, I would say.
It's fine mostly.
Mostly. So this is the part you were saying was a little choppy.
Yeah, well, when it comes in, it's so different from the rest of it. It really comes in like the contrast is pretty strong. Like I like it, but is there like another instrument that's similar but not
For
as,
sure.
you know? Yeah, those are all already better.
Yeah.
And also because the way the organ would start, it almost had like a slight delay because it had to like a pipe opening and it goes bleh. And by the time the sound actually would come out, it was already like on to the next note or stop, and it just
Yeah.
sounded really stoppy starty.
57. Do we have any other 57s? No. I like that a lot better.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, we got to get rid of that. Sustain. Is this the same exact line? Did I just copy it? Did I get lazy? Probably. Grid 16th note triplet. There, now it's slightly different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that bass is
Oh, it
way
sounds
out of
amazing now.
the bass is way out of time, but yeah, I can fix that. Okay, let's make sure this bass is totally dialed in because it doesn't sound like it is. It's all good. I think this sound has to change here.
It's not bad.
You know what we could do that would be really weird?
What? Doubling it up? Or?
Well, like offsetting it.
Hmm.
But I don't know if this is in time. Yeah, it should be in time. That's too weird.
Yeah, that's too weird.
It was a cute idea. It didn't work. Okay, let's clean that up. Where is that funniness? Oh, that's the funniness there. Oops. Okay, right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we finish. What I want to do is get back to a looping point somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can go back, so I can resolve it there. I'm using the pedal. Shouldn't use the pedal. Okay. So let's see. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Cool.
And then there we could probably loop. Let's see. Yep.
Nice.
That'll work.
Nice.
Okay, there we go. So I think
Fantastic.
we have a clean piece now.
Oh my goodness. With all the right instruments.
With all the right instruments. And let's make sure of that 82, 57, 2, 59, 64, 64, 74, 74, 33. And that's good. Then I can turn back this cymbal on if you want. The answer is no. You don't want it. Yeah, I know. I don't even know why it's here. Let's get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Let's get rid of these. Clean up our session a little bit. Okay. I think that's good. We can
That
save
is awesome.
this. I should be able to bounce this and get it over to you.
Yes. It's going to make it. It's going to make it to the new demo.
Should make it into the new demo. Is there a time limit on that?
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Let me see the date. If you could, what day is today? I would say like
I'll try to get it right after this stream if I can.
Yeah, but like if by the weekend would be probably good, so I can add it and stuff, all that. Yeah. New music for the game, Matt. Yes, and this is going to be something everyone can hear because I mentioned to these guys I've added 3 tracks, and Dan, I've showed you what the other 3 tracks are, the new ones.
But you
and of
can't
course
show
I
that
cannot
off.
show those.
Yeah.
But this is something everyone gets to hear, which I'm really excited about.
Well, you showed off a little. You probably show off some of the outdoor music, right?
Yes, I did. I already showed that tonight.
Yeah.
I did show that part. Yeah, because that's not spoilery. The other 2 were, so I cannot.
So, but the outdoor music was just nice. Like,
yes,
it was nice to see the picture matched with the image matched with the music. You know, because that's not really. It's not always perfectly clear in my mind. I might be able to make the music quickly, but it's not always perfectly clear how well it'll match up until I get to see it. It's not like film scoring where you get like a scene and you score it, or like a trailer where you just have a trailer and you score the trailer.
Yep, I know, because you've kind of gotten way ahead of me in terms of music development versus game development.
Yeah, but I think hopefully you're catching up.
Yes. Oh, yes, I'm definitely catching up.
Yeah.
I'm even thinking about reusing this tutorial music in another part of the game too.
That might not be a bad idea, especially since
I think it's a great idea.
3 minutes of music.
Yeah, and it's something that people probably will skip because people don't do tutorials anymore.
Right. They're going to do it once, twice, maybe.
Yeah, so I love the track. So yeah, I can definitely there are places that this can be reused for sure. Even like somewhere near the end, somewhere I've got a specific part in mind, but I'm not sure if it that part's going to be long enough to let it all play out. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be reuse of this one somewhere along the line.
That's cool.
Yeah, and also I showed them there's no door knocking in the game. You can knock on some of the doors and not all of the doors. That's not fully integrated, but it's integrated enough. So.
Very nice. So I think we made it to a great point. I already saved it. Good.
Yes,
we made it to a great point.
Yes, indeed.
And I'm pretty happy with where we got to.
I'm very pleased with that. And if this is something, I mean, like what was it? July 2021 is when we last.
August
this month?
3rd, 2021.
Oh, August 2021. So no, it's nice that we dug this back up and dusted it off, and it's gonna be in there. So it's super exciting. So
Yeah, so I think it's time to figure out who the heck we should raid.
yes.
Um, Middle Age Stream is doing a Valentine's Day speed dating thing.
Oh my God.
He's been on Twitch for 8 years. Let's see.
Is the speed dating a game? I'm assuming.
I think so. Yeah,
Oh,
I hope so. Oh, Taco is doing Freddy Farkas Frontier Pharmacists.
that's a good one.
Let's see. Tonda is doing arcade co-op requests, and I think we rated Joe Plays Violin last time. That was kind of cool.
Yes, yes, we did.
So I don't know, or if there's anybody else that is on here
Oh.
that any suggestions, I
I'll
would
do
be
a quick
happy to
look.
listen to those.
I'll do a quick look because I always look for someone streaming the Crimson Diamond.
That would be good. That would be awesome.
But usually,
Oh, Pushing Up Roses started streaming on Twitch. Nice.
yes, I ducked into that, which was really cool. She was playing
Nice.
some kind of Nancy Drew hidden object game or something. Yeah, she gave me I don't know if she gave me a shout out, but she was like, "Oh, Julia," I'm like, "Yeah, you remember me, yay!"
Nice.
It was so cute. Yeah.
She is how I learned about the Crimson Diamond. Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
fantastic. Yeah, it was
She
really cool
played
to
the
watch her
demo.
stream. She did it. She did a video, like a 5-minute video she posted on her
Nice.
channel. Yeah, back, a few years back and stuff. And she said, "Oh, totally. She wants to like play it and hopefully maybe make a video or stream it or something." So, yeah, there's no one playing Crimson Diamond currently, so that's not happening.
We need to fix that. Well, I suppose the good thing, what would be really interesting to do when the game is released,
Yeah.
and I'll spoil for everyone. The release date is
Oh
when
my
it comes
God. Oh my
out.
God.
When it
Yes.
comes out, that's the release date.
That exactly.
On
Not
the
a day
on the
before.
day of release, it will be released.
Yeah. Yeah. I promise.
But that would be cool to kind of like do a lot of like streams and then rating and see who's streaming what and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That would be kind of cool.
It's gonna be madness.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
I don't know where we should go.
Well, I mean,
Is anybody streaming Colossal Cave?
that's a good question.
Let's see. There is one person currently streaming it.
Cool. Well, me, I would always just go with Robot Spacer because he's streaming Manhunter 2 San Francisco.
Oh yeah, Robot Spacer?
Yes. Yeah. You don't follow him? Oh my gosh.
I don't believe so.
He's my most rated person. Like he just finished he played all the way. He streamed
Manhunter's brutal too, isn't it?
I know it's brutal.
Yeah.
But he finished the first one. He played all the way through. I told you Colossal Cave Adventure Reimagined and the original. So he's gone through all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
fantastic.
that's where we got to go then. That's where we should go.
I rate him so much, but he plays everything I want to see. Like I never want to play this game, Manhunter 2, but I'll watch.
No,
other
I don't want to
people
play
it
that
for
game.
Sure. Oh my gosh! I'm just no, not happening.
Adventure
he's an
Machine.
adventure machine. He
Okay,
is.
nice.
Yeah, and he was in Adventure Game Geek's latest review about Colossal Cave Reimagined, where he got to show off his maps that he made for the game and stuff, and he got to use the maps he made in the Mac version for the reimagined version. That's how faithful.
Yeah, it looks
the game
like he's
is.
doing some Mac.
Yeah.
He's playing Manhunter on Mac.
Yes, he figured out how to get that working, so I'm really curious to see how that looks.
And it looks like, oh my god. Well, let's rate him, this poor guy. Raid Robot.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Spacer.
Yay.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, come on.
No.
Amateur hour.
Oh, gee. This is what happens when you don't
stream
enough. You forget everything.
It's comical at this point.
No. Do you think it's funny?
This is not GPT.
And next week, everyone, art stream more. We're gonna finish off the Fisherman guy. I'm gonna do more Mortville Manor, all that fun stuff. So hopefully see you guys next week.
That'll be good.
Yes.
So out of the pandemic came Ken's book, which he said he would never write. Ken reverted, founding a new game. And hey, Crimson Diamond never would have had live stream. Who the heck decided to do this?
Oh my God.
Was it Was it Tali who decided Slayer T Gaming, basically the one who told us to do this?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess because you told me, and I guess he told you. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he was
just
the one who's like, "Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it." And literally, I remember having that conversation. Now that you mention it, in the van in Australia, we were
no
driving
way.
to or from one of the venues, and maybe we were driving to the airport. Even I don't remember, but
Oh my
he was
goodness.
he was saying that that's what we should do. All
Oh
right, let's
man. So
rate it
thank you,
up.
Slayer T. And Red Rock. Are you doing the Red Rock? Is that what Seattle is?
Red Rocks is Colorado. We're doing
Okay,
something in
whatever.
Colorado, hopefully in
Okay,
April.
cool.
But
Cool, cool.
they'll be. I was just in Columbia this weekend.
Gotcha. I've got less than a minute, Dan. Do it. Rate it.
All right, let's
Gotta go.
go.
Okay.